of
To
his
today's game
characters.
of Old School Dungeons and
Baby, you're
Dragons.
just
My name
mad
is
I'm calling
Ekin,
you out.
and I'll be a Dungeon Master, your guide into this world of Dungeons and Dragons. We don't have anyone new, so won't be doing any crazy introductions or anything like that today. We'll just get straight into game preparation. Hopefully, no one takes too long. We'll try to limit everyone to about a couple minutes to 5 minutes, maybe max. Um, Give everyone a chance to prepare, of course. Preparation is important. Aside from that,
Yo, Iki, what's
after
wrong with you, dude?
preparations, huh?
Did you fail your disease check or something?
Yeah,
Are you
the whole
sick
shop
again?
is sick, so I'm pretty much I pretty much caught the sickness too. I was like,
Oh,
yeah, coughing a lot
Hey,
this morning.
that's me in D&D all week, man.
He doesn't have
Should you be
concerns.
DMing? Should you be
Ethan's
resting?
just a level 1 fighter.
We'll have to grind. Alright,
Oh my
so
god.
Dude, the longer he can stick, the more games we have. What are you talking about? Don't let him get better. He can't go to work like
Ethan's
this.
gonna be on
You
his
know,
deathbed,
you know,
bro.
you know what they
Ethan's gonna
say. You know what they say. No pain, no gain.
oh yeah.
okay, so let's see. I was interrupted. I was discussing preparation, right? So we'll get some characters rolled up. We'll get the returning characters ready, and then we'll start this adventure. We'll take a short break after preparation, and then we'll get straight into a game.
We are in Corn Valley, yeah. We're going to Corn Valley.
For this week, do you guys want to venture out from Gunrally or Gavilan or a different village?
I want to be in Corn Valley again. I don't know what you guys want.
I'm
That's just
fine
one.
with
Any objections?
I'm fine with Con Rally.
I'm fine with that.
Ain't.
Okay, so if I start from Gunrally, some of you can't play your current characters, naturally. So no Stefano, no Sigmund, no Bertol, no Vilix, right? Or Vilix is dead,
Okay.
so. Is that fine? And Belnadis, is he in Conrally or Gavilan?
Uh, I have no clue. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice. Okay, now good to have a look at the notes. Let's see.
Eakin, Arlen has a broken arm 5 games ago. He should be healed by now, right?
Four
Well, it
games
takes
ago?
longer than 5 weeks to heal an arm.
If it was 4 games
No, it
ago, it's
doesn't.
about only a month ago. It takes 3 to 4 months to heal
Yeah.
a broken arm. So that's a whole
Yeah.
season of the campaign.
I don't know how long ago it was. It was 5 games that I played.
Was it
5 games that I
was it
played.
winter
I don't know
time?
how many you played. You hosted.
What time of year was it when he broke his arm?
Um. Oh, I need to roll a new character anyway. Arlen lost his magic book. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Arlen's fucking in the trash now.
Alright, cool. Let's see. I had a question for someone, right, that needed to be answered. So, Belnades, what was the last thing you remembered from your last adventure?
We. Can't help me out here, big guy. Oh, yeah. Y'all gave me 1 share. That's what I remember.
What did you do though? Or where
Nothing.
did you go?
Down into the area with the skeletons.
I think it's Corn Valley.
Yeah,
Do we mean
it
west
was
of
probably. No, it could have been the
It is
tomb.
Corn Valley. Yeah,
So,
it is. No, it's Corn Valley. The tomb. The tomb was with the coffins, not the skeletons. He was with
there
the
were
Corn Valley.
skeletons there. Many
Yeah.
have died to the skeletons at the tomb.
Oh, no one died last time I played.
No,
This
it was
probably
it was
Corn
Corn
Valley
Valley because
then.
I was Arlen.
It's about Corn
'Cause-
Valley because no one died,
'cause
I think.
Yeah, Ven, do you remember how I broke my arm on Arlen? If you remember, then you were there.
I don't think so. I don't
then he
remember you ever
wasn't
breaking
there.
your arm.
Okay, he might not have been in.
I'm sorry, Ethan. Was Corn Valley the place with the like castle tomb?
With the
Conrally,
pixies that degraded me.
Oh yeah, I was
Conrally's
there
the-
for the last game I played was with the Pixies.
Egan,
That's what
I think I might have made a mistake, but I don't think it's reversible. I told you that Felix was in that other place, didn't I? And I was with them in Corn Valley.
I'll kick her forever.
Oh God, I'm
Felix
sorry.
died anyways,
Like
no?
she can stay dead. Like I just realized that.
Alright, well then, we'll just rule that she died. Because she did die.
Wait, yeah. So was the Pixie area where Kenny got messed up by the Pixies? Which place was that? Because that's where when I played.
He
last.
didn't get messed
Corn
up. He
Valley.
messed them up.
It's Corn Valley. It's Corn Valley, yeah.
Right.
Ye-
So if you guys can keep your own notes on your own characters, it makes this a lot easier, of course. But if you can't, then of course I can't trust you or any of your notes, right? And then of course if I lose trust in your notes, I'm just gonna use my own notes, right? So
Yeah, sorry, I didn't. I wrote down the place, like the name of the place, but not the city that it was in. I'm sorry.
it's okay. Looks like Belnadis was with a group that encountered a green slime at some point. Do you guys remember the
Yeah,
last
I
Yeah,
time you
remember this
encountered a
one.
green slime?
yeah, we did. We
Yeah,
just
that was
instantly
Corn
killed
Valley.
it.
We burned it off the roof. Yeah, we burned it off the roof in Corn Valley. That was before the Pixies, and we returned in the gemstone for a little bit of money.
Yeah, that was Corn Valley. I can guarantee it.
That was Nags who did that. I remember.
Yeah, because he had his pole with the torch, but when you told him to try and open the door, he had to put the thing away, and he was like, "I actually have my torch on my pole," and you said, "Okay," and then you
Right.
tried to open the door. Remember, Ekin?
Well, that's fine. It's just that if you have a character that you want to be the heir of, and you start from Clone Rally, you don't get the inheritance naturally, because your characters, if they recently died in Givalon, right? So they don't get to inherit anything unless they start in Givalon, right? So for this one, let's see. We'll just get new characters for uh, Jadira and Valo.
And
Looks
me.
like Kaden as well. Anyone else need a new character?
No,
I don't need one,
no,
right?
no.
Is Belnadis dead? We'll see.
No, Balance is
Shouldn't
alive.
be.
Okay, then yeah, you're fine. Let's see.
Okay.
Alright, good. So, let's get some new characters. 3 characters then.
Well, Arlen's not dead, but he lost his spell book and then gained a
You,
magic book.
you
So
broke. You broke.
Yeah, you have a broken arm
yeah,
and you
but
lost your
I
spellbook.
mean, Arlen doesn't have like
You're
yeah, he
basically
doesn't have
useless.
yeah,
You might
but
as well make a new character.
no, I am. I already am. I was saying he didn't die though, because I didn't want his like
Your
shit
character broke
like
his
gone
arm about
forever in case.
two games ago. That's only been 2 game weeks, right? So, Alan doesn't heal his broken arm until
2?
roughly a season, so that's about 9-10 game weeks, right? Let's see.
It's only been 2 games. What the fuck?
Yep,
Okay,
it's only been
I'm
2 games
tripping.
since. Alright, this is the 3rd game after. This is late January. He broke his arm at the end of December.
Yeah, each game is a week. Like each
Yeah, I
game
know.
is a week IRL. No, in game. I mean.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm aware. I'm aware.
Alright, so for this one, it's gonna be late January, year 14, in case you guys want to take note. Let's see. Let's get some characters rolled up, new ones. No one else wants a new character?
Did you say we're starting late January now?
Yeah, it's late January, year 14.
We were late December the last time we played here. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it's the same. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, since then you guys have been playing Avalon.
Yeah. 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 We played Gavilan. I forgot about that. So yeah.
Ekin, I'm gonna roll my stats real quick.
You want to use the bot? Or what are you
Yeah.
doing? Okay.
No, I'm using the bot. 6 3d6. What the fuck?
That's fine. Alright, son. I'll be rolling for Jadira. Strength is 15.
There we go.
You said my strength is 15?
Yes.
Okay.
Your intelligence is 8. Your wisdom is 13. Your dexterity is 7. Constitution is 14. Your charisma is 10. Alright, I recommend you're gonna be fighter or cleric for this one. What do you think?
You
Maybe
know what,
do what?
we're gonna go for a third way around. We're gonna go cleric again. Go for
Very well.
threesies.
Good to go. Let's see. Also, Val needs one, right?
Yep.
Alright, 13, or sorry, 14 strength.
Okay.
Okay, okay,
Intelligence is 9.
okay.
Your wisdom is 12.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Dexterity is 4.
Okay,
Oh
man.
no. Okay.
Constitution is 11. And charisma is 9. This would probably be a solely backline character, right? Pikeman, spearman,
Another fighter.
fighter. Is that fine?
Yeah, another 1 HP fighter.
Good to go. All right, and then Caden, what's your strength?
9,
Intelligence,
14,
all right. Wisdom,
12,
dexterity,
7,
constitution,
4,
and charisma.
16.
All right, hit points. Oh, actually, Caden, what class? I suggest magic
You roll
user or
those.
cleric.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna be magic user, and you're gonna roll those for me. I don't like rolling my health.
All right, 1 to 6 for the clerics.
No, I'm gonna be a mage. I'm not being a cleric.
Not for you, Jadira.
Not fun.
1 hit
Oh,
point
sorry,
plus
sorry.
1 is 2.
Not you're not the main character.
I am the main
Fighter.
character. I've never done.
3.
What was that again?
You have 2.
Is there a way I can get a reroll on that?
Do you
No,
have
don't
Oscar
waste it.
Adventure?
But I don't want to have 2 HP.
Dude, I just fucking survived on 1 HP, and now
You can do
Yeah,
it.
but you're
My
white.
I'm up.
Alright, Caden,
Which
1
is
to 4
yeah,
minus
it's fine.
2.
Just leave it then.
Guarantee you get 1, yeah. 1 minus 2 is 1. Sadly, that low constitution is
Let's
gonna limit.
go, baby.
You're glitching out.
Yeah, that's fine. Dude. That's fine. Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're good. Alright, money. Okay, Jadira's character starts with 6 silvers.
Do I
Follow.
also get the 8 from my last character?
We discussed that earlier, right? Your characters are starting in Kunrali, not Gevelon. So how would you get 8 silvers if you're not there,
Is it-
right? Does it make sense?
Okay.
Okay. 14 silvers. That was for Valo.
14? Oh wow, I'm rich.
10 silvers for Caden. Alright, we're gonna start with Jadira, your equipment. You'll start with a set of clothes and your symbol, costing 3 of your silvers. Or about 3.5. Okay, you've got 2.5 left. So we're gonna get you a sling. We'll get you a bag for 5 coppers. Alright. We're down to 1 silver. Do you have any preferences
Uh,
of what to start with?
um,
Let
can
ourselves really
I,
big. Go ahead.
can I get, I'm sorry, I'm like looking at the list right now. Um, where's the armor on the list?
In the armor section. It's the lower
Oh,
part
wait.
under the weapons. And then in the meantime, Battle and Kaden, get ready. When I get to you, you should know what you want.
Okay, can I just get a, fuck. How many silvers did you say I have left?
You have one.
Oh, one? Okay, never mind. Um, I'll take a sack as well with my bag. That's 2 copper pieces. Um, and um, where's the medicine? How much was the medicine? Because I know I saw some.
It should be in supplies. Alphabetical order. 5 coppers for medicine, 2 coppers for a sack. You have 3 coppers left. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll get 3 herbs.
Okay, good to go. Alright, just think about the name you want. When I come back to you, you should have it.
Okay.
Val, you're next. We'll get you a set of clothes, costing 1 silver.
Okay. 13. I want to get a heavy gambeson,
Okay,
and I'll do a spear and a sling.
alright, good.
And that should leave me with, I think, 2 left. Let's see.
What a heavy gambeson was 6 silvers, right?
6.
Let's see.
Yeah. The spear is 3, so that's 9, 10. Yes, I got 2 left. I don't have enough for a pack. Oh no, pack is 1 silver now, actually. Yeah, I'll get a pack.
Says you have 3 silvers left because you rolled 14, so.
Yeah, but I spent 1 on clothes, so 13 total.
Wait. Heavy gambeson 6. Spear 3, we're at 9. Sling,
And
we're at
then
10.
clothes as well. Clothes is 1 SP.
We're at 11, so 3, right?
Yeah.
Alright, with 3 silver left, what did you say you want?
I'll get a pack. It's 1 SP now. Reducing
Okay,
price.
that's good. Nice,
And then
anything else?
see. No, that's it for now. I'll just save the rest of my silver. So I'm done.
Alright, good to go. Let's see. Alright. Kaden. Let's see. Start with 10 silvers. We'll get you a set of clothes. And a spell book. Also, we'll get you a spear and a sling. Okay, that's gonna be about 7 of your silvers. And let's see, 3 left. We'll get you a backpack as well, a pack. We'll get you 10 torches, a tinderbox, okay, a pickaxe. We got 2 coppers left. We'll also get you a knife. No, actually, we'll get you a sack. Alright, You're good. Okay. Go ahead and figure out your name. I'm gonna come back to you. Jadira, what name would you like?
It's Noska, Noska.
Noska. Okay. Do you know the origin of this name? I've never heard of it.
Okay, can you hear me?
It'd be English or Viking.
Okay.
Noska's an
Um,
old English name.
Rallo, what name would you like?
I'm going with Richter.
Okay. And Caden, what name would you like?
You can just pick for me. Wait, can you hear me right now, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, I was trying to tell you I didn't want that stuff earlier. It's fine. I'll keep it now. Can you repeat what all you gave me though? I didn't write it down as you were saying because I was trying to tell you to something else, but I guess I wasn't picking up. So I got torch, pickaxe, spear, backpack, matchbox, and what else did you get me?
Clothes, spear, sling, pack, 10 torches, tinderbox, pickaxe, sack, and spellbook.
Okay. I'll just you can pick my name for me though.
Alright. Your name is Alexander. It's
That's pretty great.
Alexandar.
Got it. Thank you. And you can, since I chose the 2 DM spells, can I just read my magic book? I'm going to pass it down from Arlen.
Huh?
I'm going to choose the, like, DM picks the spells, so I'm going to have read magic and detect magic, and then can I just read my magic book from Arlen? I'm going to have him pass it down to this character.
Okay. Alright. In the spellbook, there's 2 spells: Charm Person and Shield.
Okay, cool. So now I have all that. I have read magic, detect magic, charm person, and shield.
Yes.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Alright. Let's see. Now that they're ready to play, we're going to get the rest of you ready to play. Hopefully this does not take too long and you know what you want. We're going to start with Yubi as Hakun.
Do I even have any money?
Alright, I'm checking. It says none at the moment, but I'm going to look over the notes.
Because
Do you remember if you made any money recently?
I think he made just a little bit, not much. Like maybe 4 silvers.
Two silvers.
Cool. What did I want? Yeah, nothing. Just leave it at that.
Good. Alright, Boomerist Lorenzo. Let's see. Made two
Yep.
silvers of profit.
Okay. How much does he have right now?
He has 11.
11. He has a horse, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will buy some mail.
Okay. It's yours.
Okay. And
Is that it?
um, yes, that'll be it.
Alright, good. Let's see. Donnie is warning.
Yeah. Um, is it too late to pick a new character?
Alright, next time if you can, do so earlier.
If it's too like
It's not too late,
if it's
but
not okay,
it would have been
I
easier
could
if we
just
did all at
play.
once.
Yeah, because I got another character sheet. Character still alive. I could just play that one. Um, I
What's your
think the name
choice?
is like I don't know if the name is Zelif. I think you changed it to Durdash or something, but it had like 14 int, 12 strength, 8 dex, 12 con, 4 charisma, 11 wisdom, with a short bow, spear, gambeson, spellbook, clothes, with the spells shield and ventriloquism, and also had 1 HP. It was the guy that wrapped a snake around him.
What?
It was like the second character I ever played in the server.
First of all, is he in Cornelli?
Oh, it's not a Corn Valley? Okay, I'll just play the thief in Corn Valley then.
Conrally.
Alright.
What Steve are you talking about? What's his name?
It's Vernon.
Alright,
Vernon.
Vernon made a profit of 2 silvers.
Yeah,
Do you have any preparations?
none.
Okay, Valdemar's next. Let's see. Do you remember when your last adventure took place?
No, it's kind of foggy.
His last adventure was probably the one where he got 2 silvers too, like us.
I think so. I don't know. I've been kind of out
Yes,
of it the
looks like
past 2
that's
days.
true. His name is there, so. Okay, if you got 2 silvers, do you want to spend it?
I don't want to spend it.
Okay. Good, you're ready. Next is, let's see. Alright. Dance. We already got you ready last time at the end since you got promoted. Do you need more preparation?
Dent is not even in Colonel Elliot.
Oh shit.
I'm not. Yeah,
What
I need to
character you
make a new
playing then?
character.
Switch your name then, please. Let's see.
I need to make a new character.
You need a new
Bro
character
is
too?
dying, dude.
I just fucking woke up.
Go back to
Yeah,
sleep.
I had a call.
Alright, so let's see. In that case, your new character is gonna get. You're late, by the way. So. $11 strength, 7 intelligence,
Smart.
12 wisdom,
I don't know if that's what you call smart.
11 dexterity, 9 constitution, and 14 charisma. Your class, is it gonna be cleric or
Fight-
fighter?
Fighter.
Fighter, okay. Eight hit points, no bonus. Clothing, and let's say heavy gamson. Spear and sling. What's your name?
Victor.
I feel like you've already had the Victor before, but that's fine.
Did we?
No, he says he feels like you had it before. Something like that. His spicy sense. Spicy? He has spicy senses
Alright,
too, but
next
also
is
spicy senses.
Nags. That's good trick. Let's see. You got paid. Wait, you're not there. Your last adventure, you lost 4 torches and gained 2 silvers.
Okay, so I should have what, 14 silvers, I think?
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Um,
We
I
killed some
really,
torches.
I really don't need anything. I have 5 torches still, so that's good enough.
I think that's good enough.
Are you sure it's 5, not 6?
I have 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, then it's Bernades. In your last adventure, let's see. Since you made a profit of 1 silver.
Yeah, 1 silver, because y'all betrayed me. But it's okay.
Alright, do you have any preparations?
Not really.
Good. Did I skip over anyone?
Don't think so.
Ethan, did you roll Richter's HP or no?
Victor's?
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled 8.
Oh, you rolled 8?
No, that's for
Oh.
Victor.
Oh.
Yeah,
Victor has
I don't
3.
think. Richter. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You
Alright,
don't have 1 HP.
take a 5-minute break. I'll see you guys in 5.
I'm fucking dying.
Bro, look at
Don't moan in
the
your mic, please.
yeah, Carm.
Shut your ass up. Go back to sleep.
Hey,
Is it past your bedtime?
um,
Surprised you didn't go for like another Haynes, Danes. Fucking.
Shut up. That's why I got a level 3 character and 4, and you don't.
So what are we doing during
You're
this
using pay
session?
to
Like, where
win?
are we going?
Holy.
go to Con
So
Rally.
good.
The Tomb of West.
Is that the one that we were in last time we were here?
Yeah,
No.
the one we got the
Yes.
gems at.
I don't think I was here for the gems, but I was
Oh,
here for like a pixie room or
No one
whatever.
was here for the gems, it was only the old guards.
It was the pixie room, yeah.
Okay. Do we have like a plan? Like who's idealing?
We're getting in, getting some treasure, getting out.
Okay, hey, just a heads up. There's still magic items in those bookshelves. There's
Man,
2 more.
no,
There,
no,
and,
no.
there is, and there's wine in that big room in the
Oh,
center of the
oh.
pixie room.
Also,
bad
last
pixie.
time we were here, he said that there were some really nice chairs, like really good wood and everything, and a table. So if we have like anything that could help bring those back to the village, I'm sure we could sell them for some
A
decent
cart?
silver.
God, yeah, we're
Yeah,
playing Chairs and
probably.
Dragons right now, guys.
Do you guys just want to just completely loot the courtyard?
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
stuff?
no, we're getting loot.
Yeah, I
We're
bet
here
we
for
can
loot.
make 2 trips. I bet we have enough time to make 2 trips.
It
That
would
was a
take
really short.
well, the thing is, it's not worth a lot though. It might not be worth a lot, so
We can
Well,
check
the
with
wine
Egan
and
when he
magic
gets
items
back.
will be.
we're
If
risking.
we're
The
if
wine and
we're
magic
if we're
items
going
will
around the courtyard, then count me out. I'm not wasting my
Well, we
time.
could do that at the end. We'll do that at the end.
If we're doing it at the end, then
Yeah,
yeah.
but we can't run out of time if we're gonna plan to do that at the end. So like we can split up and have like one team
No, we're
take
not
loot
splitting up.
or
No,
what?
we're not splitting up.
Don't
You
split the
can't
party.
split up.
Rule number 1: never split up, no matter what it is.
Okay, well that rule didn't fucking apply while you guys were leaving me to get fucking fucked by ghouls. So what's up with that?
Wait,
What ghouls?
Hakan. Don't even worry about it. It's okay.
Con Rally? Is it where everybody got TPK'd, or at least Val's party?
No, that was Gavilon. It was the last gaming session.
No, that was the other one. I had a you may see our skeletons at the fucking doorway at the pressure plate area.
Oh.
You're gonna see 2 skeletons near the pressure plate,
Egan,
probably with like broken pieces of armor.
do Roundseas still carry 600 load, Egan? Or is it different?
I don't know if Egan's even here.
No, is he not here? Okay.
I think like the way he described those chairs, I think that they're worth something because he did go into detail and say that like really nice
I
wood,
mean,
like
I have
high
really nice
quality.
chairs in my home. They're not worth anything.
I mean, we can maybe look at them and just like ask how much do they look like they're worth.
He's not gonna tell you. We always
Well,
try doing it.
if he just says like they're really fine, like really elegant, then like they're probably worth a decent amount.
Right, like that's what he said last time. So I'm thinking maybe we could have two of
You're
us at
really
least.
gonna.
Okay, can I fucking speak? Can we have like two of us carry
Whoa,
them
whoa,
out?
whoa! Calm down. Hey,
Yeah,
we're supposed
really.
to be friendly here.
Yeah, be respectful.
Yeah, be respectful. That's our one and only rule.
With all respect, you're not gonna find something worth more than like 1 silver on level 0. You're gonna
All due
waste time.
disrespect, I agree.
Well, there were those cannonballs, and they were worth like
1
5
silver each.
Yeah.
That was like 5 silver.
How much are cannonballs? Like what's their weight? What's their load?
They're like 10 load per cannonball.
Oh damn, really? Okay.
Yeah, you guys are gonna find Biscuit dead tied to the portcullis, by the way, and the cart.
What, they wouldn't be able to break free?
We tie them up.
Oh.
So unless a monster got to them, they're probably just they're dead. The car should still be there though.
Do you want to check with Egan when he gets back?
We have to get
We'll
to
be
the
okay.
location
We have
to
tons of
see.
time.
Yeah.
Dude, I was talking muted this whole fucking time.
Alright, 5 minutes have passed, so we're gonna get this adventure on the way. For those who are not familiar or those who are new to this region, we are starting our adventures from a village called Conrali. Conrali is symbolized by its banner of eagle feathers. It's in the southlands of the Kingdom of Dornan. Any new characters? This is your homeland, your country, and new base of operations. You should write near your character somewhere that this character is stationed in Conrali, so you don't forget it. Alright, so from Conrali, of course, it sounds like you guys have already made some plans, but as per usual, I'll describe to you or introduce you to the village's opportunities. It is, of course, kind of the southlands, the middle, the center of the kingdom here, in the, just a section of the kingdom of Dornan. But toward the north, there's Shadow Lake. Toward the southeast, there's a fortress of the Little Paul, and toward the west is the Tomb of Westerpool. Right, so to the south, there's a gulf to some sort or extent. Far to the north, there's kind of a larger sea. Let's see, or a canal. Your party is probably going to be traveling west though to the tomb. It sounds like. Do I have anything else we wish to discuss or do in the village of Conrali before we leave?
No, let's leave.
Anyone else?
Nope.
Very well.
Let's leave.
Okay, so the usual course of travel to get to the tomb is to take the road west of here through open grasslands. Any objections?
No,
It'll
ma'am.
be okay, sweetheart. I got you. Oh, they're gonna push over this. Just hold them, hold them, hold them. I can push them back with my mines.
Van, your mic's on.
Oh, sorry guys.
Alright, safe travels to the tomb. We're now on the east side of a stretch of hills, among which you find an old castle ruin. On the east side is a 20-foot by 20-foot tower. The walls to the north and south continue further to the west. The road leads you northwest and southwest around the ruins. Which way would you like to continue?
Southwest.
Southwest.
Alright, you're now continuing southwest along the south wall. The first part of the south wall continues for roughly 40 feet or so before it continues toward the south, where the last bit of south wall continues west for about 30 feet. It is this part of the south wall that has the entrance. The road leads up the hill and into the ruins from this position. Would you like to continue along the road into the ruins or something
Yeah.
else? Alright.
Yeah, continue on the road.
Old castle ruins. Just outside of it, there's some old supplies. It looks broken and shattered. Old leads hanging from the portcullis, rusty portcullis half raised, and makeshift bridge stretching across a 5-foot pit. Other than this, you can see into the ruins right beyond this entry tunnel. The entry tunnel leads into a larger expanse of the courtyard, roughly 10 feet wide, 20 feet long, into an even larger, the inner ward, right, continuing toward the east. Shall we continue through the entry tunnel or something else?
Want to light a torch?
No.
Okay. So you light a
I will
torch.
also light a torch. I'll also.
Let's form up our ranks. How's that?
Well, we're gonna rest when we get at the entrance, guys. Wait till.
Oh, okay. I cancel lighting it as he says that.
Are we gonna rest inside?
No, just right outside.
Well, then I won't light a torch until we go in there.
Okay, so Hakun, the
Put me in
adept.
second rank. I'll have my symbol and sling out.
Lorenzo, the adept.
Boomer.
What would you like to wield?
Yep. I'm sorry. I'll wield my sling and symbol.
What rank would you like?
Second. And you want my spell?
Alright. Sure.
I'll do light.
Hakan, what spell do you want?
Ayubi?
Alright. Alexander, what would you like? Sorry, yeah, what would you like to wield?
Just the torch I'm gonna be lighting. Ekin, I have a very important question. Does shield only shield myself, or does it put up like a big barrier in front of the party?
It protects you, but people can get behind it.
Okay, is it big enough for like 2 to 3 people, or just one person behind me?
It is big enough to protect just you, mainly. But if they're behind just you, then they're fine.
Okay. I'll be uh, I'll be second rank, and my torch, and then I'll have a charm as my thing. And if anybody wants to go into second, I'll move back to third.
Vernon, the apprentice, what would you like to wield?
Yep. I got my longbow, and I'm going into third.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Alright, Valdemar, the veteran, what would you like to wield? Valdemar?
Dubby.
W.
He's broken.
Sorry, my friend was calling me. What's happening?
What would you like to wield?
Wait, can you repeat that? Sorry, my friend needs to quiet down.
What would you like to wield in your hands?
My spear only, in both hands.
What rank?
In the back.
Okay, rank 5. Noska?
I'll be third rank, behind Alexander. And I'll wield my symbol in my sling.
Alright, Victor the veteran.
I'll use my spear. Can I be third rank?
You're a fighter, man.
There's already 2
I
people in
don't know.
third rank.
Cause I don't know if second rank is tight. That's why.
And third is also.
No, I also told you if you wanted second rank, I'd move back to third.
Then can I have second rank?
Who
Sure.
else is in third right now?
Bro, what?
Noska
I'm in
and
second
Vernon
rank.
are in third.
What? I'm in
Okay.
second rank already. What?
Guys, I
Wait.
posted the marching order and party chat.
Who's the
There's
second
3
rank?
people in second rank right now. We're moving Alexander back. Alexander, what rank
So
are you
then-
taking instead? Fourth?
Third.
If he's
There's
gonna go
already
to
2
third,
people
then
in
move me to
third.
fourth. Just move me
Oh
to
my god, I
fourth.
need to use my charm. I need to. Okay, fine. I'll go fourth, and my charm will be
No,
useless.
I can
I'll
go
fourth.
fourth. You can go third. It's okay.
Okay.
So I'm
Victor,
gonna
what
go
are you
fourth
wheeling?
behind Alexander. Just
My spear.
Okay. They might assign you a torch. Let's see. Go Drake.
I guess I'll be first rank since these mighty fighters don't want to be there.
8 HP. Fucking calm. Doesn't want to be in first.
What 30 wheeling?
Okay, I would like to tie a torch to my 10-foot pole and make it even a bigger torch,
Okay.
and load a sling just in case.
Alright then. Richter, what would you like to wield?
I'll do a sling and spear, and I'll go with rank 1. And then you can, is it possible to change my name because it sounds too much like Victor? I'm getting confused right now.
Sure. What do you want to be called?
Just generate one for me quickly.
Good to go. Alright, your name is Lucas.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. It's Lukas.
K instead of C.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I was gone when you asked me what the spell I wanted. Can I just take your light wounds? I had to sprint to the kitchen.
Sorry, what'd you say you were wielding, Lucas?
Sling and spear. If I can do that.
That's fine.
Okay.
And your rank, sorry, you said rank 1?
Yes.
Alright, Bernades. Or Bernades. What would you like to wield?
Longbow.
Alright, what rank would you like?
Third.
Good. Alexander, the torch you're wielding, is this one you lit on your own character? From your own supplies, or someone else?
Well, do we need a torch in third? Is there a torch behind me?
There's only one torch up that I know of.
Well, I can hold the torch in third, but it's not going to reach behind back ranks. So, but
Alright, but my question was, the torch that you equipped, is it yours or someone else's?
it's mine, and I'm gonna pass it back to I'm gonna pass it back towards Baltimore, whatever the fuck his name is. I'm
Baltimore.
gonna pass it back to him and pull out my spear or my sling. I'm gonna pull out my sling and pass it back to him. So take a torch out of my inventory and give it to Baltimore.
Is this fine, Baltimore? Spear and torch?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Hakun, what spell do you want to memorize?
Cure light wounds.
Alright, just moving forward, if you miss your chance to speak, don't interrupt, right? I'll come back to you. If
Alright.
you do interrupt, right, you don't just lose your action maybe, but someone else might lose theirs too. Okay. So it's a buddy fucker game, right? So, let's see. But, let's, enter the dungeon then, if there's nothing else. The entrance, right, is roughly 5 foot, 10 foot wide. The tunnel is narrow, right? We see that there's a open pit in the center of this entry tunnel. It's spanned across by a few logs. They're all kind of scattered and rolling around over the pit. How do you want to continue?
We'll cross one at a time.
Who's going first?
Lucas will go first.
Okay. Lucas, there's a 5 foot pit and several logs loosely spanning across the pit. Do you still want to cross them?
Before he crosses, can I check it to make sure it's secure?
It's not secure.
I want to secure it then.
Looks like someone cut the ropes. Do you want to
Oh,
pull the
shoot.
logs back and re-secure them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Just outside the entrance is a broken cart. Nothing really in it. There's some blood. A lot of tracks. Looks like signs of struggle here. The grass is all broken up. Same with the dirt. Hanging from the portcullis are a few loose leads. That's about it.
What do the tracks look like, Ekin?
mostly hoof prints. Alright,
Okay.
so you brought forth the logs onto your side. You spent a turn securing them with rope. Who has rope to secure them with?
I have rope. I have 50-foot of rope.
Alright. I would say at least 20 feet should be good enough. 10 feet on each
No, no,
side.
no. We used my rope last time. I'll just use my rope. I have 30 feet. Take 20 from it. I'll have 10 feet left.
As Hakan is preparing to tie rope around these logs with the thief at front, would anyone else like to take an action other than stand by or stand watch? If you're paying attention, you're on guard. If you're not, you're just standing around. And if you want to take an action, then this is your chance to do so.
I'm gonna rest, Ekin. I'm gonna rest while they're doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm standing guard.
I'll just listen.
I'm also resting.
Alright, as the majority of you are resting or on watch, some of you just standing around, but the few of you are working on the bridge. It costs 20 feet of rope from a cone. Alright,
I have 10 feet left.
let me mark this.
Quick question, Ekin. To tie the torch onto my 10-foot pole, how much rope do I use?
You would probably just use the whole rope, just holding the slack of it in your other hand, right? Or the base hand.
Okay.
So,
Alrighty.
until, unless you really want to cut it, you could do that too, but that would be a waste.
Okay.
Alright, so, at the moment, let's see. Where was I? I was discussing.
We're tying up
Yeah,
the loose
gone.
ends.
Time. Thank you. Akan, I don't see a rope on your sheet anymore. Do you remember where it went?
No, there is definitely a rope on there. On my sheet, I have 30 feet of rope.
I never really make any mistakes. Did you
Well,
leave it
I
behind somewhere?
always... No, I never left it behind. I remember the last time we used it was tying the bridge when we were going on a one old guard
Did you
trip.
put it in the cart last time?
No. Mm-mm.
I don't see it on your sheet. I'm not willing to give you a
All right,
free
so
rope.
I'll use my rope. I'll use my rope then. No big deal.
Alright, son. Go Drake. Minus 20 feet of rope.
Okie dokie.
From 100, you went down to 80. Alright, the bridge is spanning across the pit again. How should we cross? One at a time?
Yes.
One at a time, your party has made their way through the entry tunnel and into the first part of the ward. 10 feet wide, 20 feet long, continuing into the inner courtyard that would, of which continues toward the east. Shall we continue this way or something else?
We're heading
Yeah.
east.
Alright. I'm assuming you mean to move north first, through the first part of the ward, then east, through the other part. Okay.
Yeah, once we get to the courtyard, yeah.
In this part of the courtyard along the north wall, there are crates, tables, chairs, and in the middle, more importantly, there's a well. Toward the south side, you can see a stable, or at least the remnants of one. Far to the east, the far end of the courtyard, there's the tower itself, 20-foot stone tower, crumbled and collapsed, the upper levels mostly toward the east, the outside parts of the tower. You make your way east toward it, toward the entrance, and just outside the entrance, through the courtyard, you see up ahead, there are some bones here. Bones of wild beasts. How do you want to proceed? Single file?
Yes.
2 columns?
Guys, are we resting outside here first and then
We
going in,
already did,
or
no?
Yeah, let's rest out here.
Didn't the rest already happen as we were discussing?
no? We were working on the bridge.
Yeah. Since I rested, I can keep watch this turn, so I'll keep watch.
I'll also keep watch.
Good. We're gonna rest outside the tower before we go in. Return.
Alright. The 2 characters who rested earlier will keep watch, because they rested early on, while the rest of you will get your rest now. This is turn 1 through 2. By the time you're done resting, it will be turn 2, in which you can spend that turn to also light your torches at that point. We are currently wielding torches that are unlit.
Yep.
Alright. With your turn of rest, go ahead and take a 5-minute break. Come back in 5.
It hasn't been that long. Okay.
Yeah. I got a bad feeling, man.
You know, we never checked the stables, did we?
No.
Some don't feel right.
So, guys, are
Yeah.
we gonna take care of that door or something? Because it killed a lot of people last time.
Yeah, you just dismantle it at this point.
Wait, we're doing
I
the
don't know,
crowbar trick. Remember?
just like
Even Ekin
pickaxe it
said it was a
out or
good
something, dig
idea.
it out.
No,
Just
no.
break it
Remember the
apart.
fucking crowbar trick that I said, and Ekin said it was a good idea. That's the implication. We
Oh
should do
yeah.
that.
The crowbar? What crowbar trick? To like pry it out? Oh,
I
pressure
said we wedge something
Just
into
just
the
pry it
side of
out
the
or
door,
break it.
like where the hinges are, and then we prop up the pressure plate with a crowbar, and it'll trigger the trap, breaking the door with something wedged inside of the side. Like the door will try to close and just break.
Yep. So that way we can get rid of the door. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
The only thing though is that if we're being chased by something, we can't use the door to like lock them in. But
That's
that
why I
door
got.
is a
What,
cannon
Eat
wouldn't it
that
be
throw.
toast
better?
first.
Wouldn't it be better just to take it off the hinges in
No,
case?
the door isn't the door sliding down.
No, you got to push it open.
Oh, well, and that at that point, just like, yeah, just take the door off the hinges.
Yeah, because you don't know if that contraption might malfunction and it gets stuck, and God knows what happened.
You
Yeah,
know,
but
before I died, there was like a lockbox on it, whatever, and I took out it was like 4 screws. I took out one screw before I died, so it's like 3 screws left.
Mm. You could probably just lift it off the hinges if it's, or use the pin, knock the pins out and take it off.
Just in case, who has a crowbar?
Hakan has a crowbar.
I've always had a crowbar.
Did
Fucking
Carm leave?
not sure. He might be switching on his PC or something.
Rose tired. He's gonna start firing to melee watch.
might have to go get
Cup of coffee.
some qual.
Coffee.
Mhm.
Dude,
But
I really want to take a piss, but I'm in a Tarkov. Oh, fuck, man.
You know what?
What
Yeah,
going on?
you're gonna see two skeletons that are all broken armor or no armor at
Mr.
all.
Sandman,
Oh yeah, what the skeleton
bring
put your
me a
armor from?
dream.
Green,
Bringing the
bacon, cutest I've ever
Oh my god! Wait,
seen.
everybody who died is probably gonna rise up as
Give
a
it.
zombie or something. We need to, if we see bodies, we need to inspect them very carefully. See if
We
they're
need to
okay.
sweep the entire chamber of just bone piles because we got ambushed from behind.
Mr.
Yeah.
Sandman.
My body's probably undead right now with heavy armor.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry,
yeah, yeah.
I'll fuck it up.
Just grapple them.
Hey, look, turn on dead is the same in every language. Bro's gonna understand.
And remember, guys, you have a dead halfling.
Oh no! Not a half.
Alright, it's been roughly 5 minutes, so let's get back into it.
All right.
Okay, so we left off with your party resting for a turn in the ruins. It's currently turn 2. You've been exploring for roughly 20 to 30 minutes. That's when you decided to light your torches. So torches are lit, the party's rested. How do you wish to continue?
You can. I have to go. Can I just grab a cannonball and go back to town?
Okay, so no skill, you're breaking rank. You're gonna take a cannonball and split from the party.
Can I take 2? I have 15 strength, so like, does that matter?
What do you have to carry them with?
I have a bag. And my arms.
Alright, you grab 2 cannonballs in a breaking rank. The rest of you, what do you think about this? Is this fine?
I don't care.
Alright,
I mean, I'm taking cannonballs back, so I'm still like giving something, at least. I'm sorry, guys.
You're good.
alright.
Can you fit 2 of them in my bag, or is it only 1 in my bag, and then, or can I fit 1 in my bag and 2 in my arms?
Cannonballs are large. The bag can only carry normal items typically, up to 40 pounds. So,
I thought the
these are,
cannonballs were 10 pounds.
yes, they can fit.
Okay, so I can fit 4 or 3. I'd say 3 because I do have other stuff in my stuff
What
in
else
my
is
bag.
in your bag?
So far just my medicine, unless that can fit in my sack of herbs.
Your sack of herbs are in your bag, right?
Oh, I thought they went on my belt.
Maybe, but that would be awkward. Imagine hanging a grocery bag full of groceries on your waist. It's just
Oh,
doesn't
so the
feel right.
sack is big. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. All right. So can I just put 3 of them in my bag with my sack of herbs and have my sack of herbs kind of on top so it
Medicine,
doesn't get
herbs,
crushed?
sure. In that case, you could put 3.
Okay, and then carry 1 in my arms.
Alright, 4. Alright, from the ruins, if you're gonna break rank, what is the way back home?
Northeast to the exit.
Northeast of your current position, there's a corner and a few bones here.
Oh.
Do you want to wait out here for the party to retreat, or do you want to try to navigate on your own, get back home by yourself?
Just wait there. Just
Shit,
like
if I wait here, do I have to do a wandering monster check like every couple rounds, or do I just wait
Yes.
here and then when they retreat,
no.
they'll pick me up?
Did they? I mean, they
If
basically
there are
broke
monsters in
morale.
the ruins, then you might come across them, right? We're in hostile territory.
Okay.
Let's go outside
Can I
the
just
ruins
go
then.
east then
East is the tower.
and exit west?
How would you go east
Like,
and exit west? That doesn't make any sense.
well, you said I hit the corner, right? Going northeast.
Sure. The rest of the party
So,
is resting or is getting ready to leave, and we're split up. So while you're making your way northeast, the rest of your party are we making our way into the tower?
Yeah.
The entrance is to the west, or sorry, east. It's on the west side of the tower. So at this point, you're entering, making your way into the tower. Jadir, if you have to go now, you can leave Noska here, or you can wait your turn for Noska to leave again. Try to leave at least. Otherwise, if you have to leave now,
I'll
then
wait my
Noska will wait
turn.
here in the corner.
I'll wait my turn and try
Okay.
to navigate out again.
Alright, the rest of you, you're now entering the tower. It's a 20 foot by 20 foot tower. The eastern side is collapsed. There's a stair to the north going down, stair to the south going up, table to the east, bones under it,
Go up to the
scattered
north
furnishing.
or going down.
Alcon is leading the
Down
party
the
north. Any
stairs.
objections?
Nope.
Alright, so we're now descending the stairs. The first part of the stairs is about only 5 feet toward the east. Landing, next part is 5 feet toward the south. Landing, last is 5 feet toward the west. You're now in the stair chamber. From the stair chamber, there's an exit toward the west. It leads into an open chamber, but the first part of it is just a platform. 10 foot by 10 foot stairs going down toward the west, roughly 15 feet deep or so, 10 feet west. This makes the chamber pretty tall. The ceiling is roughly 8 to 10 feet above the platform, which makes it roughly 16 to 20 feet from the floor level. So that is to your west. By the way, the stairs are very narrow, the first stairs, only allowing one at a time to go down, single file, right? So you're all making your way in, the first group to get in. Only one or two of you are in the stair chamber at first, while the others are still waiting on the stairs, trailing behind. So those in the very front, which is rank 1, so you're the first ones to make it down into the stair chamber. This is Gildrick and Lucas. Which way do you want to lead the party? East or west or something else?
Well, I want to look at the ceilings, make sure there's none of those nasty creatures about.
Alright, you look above you from where you're standing. There's the underside of the stairs that you descended, or the tower itself, right? Do you mean to look into the chamber up ahead? To the ceiling?
Yes.
Alright, so you're making your way toward the west then, toward the entrance of the next chamber, where the platform is. As Gudrick is leading our party toward the west, then, keeping a close eye on the ceiling, not that's his feet. In that case, while he's doing this, beside him is Lucas. Lucas, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be helping well actually I'm just be looking forward. Looking to see if there's like any enemies standing our way.
Alright.
So he'll keep eyes on the ceiling, keep watch on the ground, sort of.
Good to go.
I'll tell you what, since I have the 10-foot pole, well, we've already marked this territory, so yeah, I'll just keep an eye on the ceiling.
Very well. Gudrick's watching the ceiling. Lucas is watching ahead. And there's the party starts to slowly trail behind. Alright, we'll come back to you. Jadira as Noska, the Acolyte. You made your way toward a corner where some bones are looking for an exit, a way out of here. The party has made their way into the tower. From here, where do you want to go?
I went northeast last time and landed in a corner, so I'm gonna go southwest back towards the entrance and then south from there around.
Toward the southwest, you can see the south wall of the courtyard, the battlements, right? Also along that south wall are the stables. Are you trying to leave or are you trying to make your way toward this wall?
I'm trying to leave, so go west.
Alright, you continue west through the courtyard, continues west for a while, and then turn toward the south. Toward the entrance, right? Or the exit, in your case.
Okay.
Through it, yeah, you can see the bridge, you cross it over the pit. And from the ruins, there's a road that continues south and east. Is this the road you want to follow or something else?
Yeah, follow southeast.
You follow the road immediately outside the castle ruin. From the
Or
entrance,
no,
you go
east, just east, just east.
south
Just
and
east, sorry.
east, and then,
Wait, can you hear me?
yes,
Okay, I said east, sorry. Like, just east.
well, it starts going south first, down the hill.
Oh, the road goes south first and then east?
Yes.
Okay, so as long as I end up going east, I'm good.
It moves toward the northeast. There's a crossroads here. You can either continue east now or northwest.
East.
Alright,
Just
the road
east.
continues many miles toward the east. Is this fine?
Yes.
Wonder monster check. You made it home safely. Alright, you may
Okay.
leave. Have a good rest of your day.
Alright, thank you. So I did get 4 cannonballs, right?
Yes.
Alright.
4 cannonballs, we don't know if they're good or bad.
Alright.
Alright, the rest of the party. You've made it down into a stair chamber. We're being led toward the west onto a platform overlooking the rest of this chamber. It's 20 feet by 20 feet, domed, supported by stone pillars. Rank 1, you're side by side, two columns leading the party in toward the stairs. So far, you can't really see the ceiling. It's just too tall, right? You see the first part of it, and the rest of it gets too dark. You shine your torch up with your pole, which reveals the dome ceiling, right? I think you have the torch on the pole, so if you want, you can bring it
Yes,
up
sir.
toward the ceiling if you really want to. Is this fine? Good drink. Or do you want to keep it dark up there?
I just want to, make sure I check. I lift up the pole and I check the ceiling and make sure that there's nothing up there, and then I just continue walking.
Alright, very well. So now you're checking that ceiling, and you can see there's a bunch of bats up there. They are sleeping for the most part, but now they're starting to get stirred up from your flaming torch.
I will bring down my torch and tell everybody to. I whisper, "Be be quiet, because there's bats up there."
Alright. You can hear all the squeaking now that they're awake. A lot of them woke up from that. They were disturbed. Um, Toward the west, down the stairs, you can see along the stairs are old bones that look like they belong to wild beasts. Shall we continue to the west or something else?
Yes. Continue west.
At this point, we are of course considered to be exploring, carefully observing our surroundings, moving quietly, and mapping as we go. If you are to draw your own map, your party will move at 3 times the rate in the exploration, which means with heavy footmen, you move 90 feet per turn. Right. Down the stairs, you can see some bones here. These bones, these bones might be human. Open rib cages, broken skulls, femurs, shoulder bones.
Do the
Beyond
skulls
this
have
point,
markings on them?
toward the west, there's an exit leading through an open corridor. North of you, south of you are the corners of the chamber. Some pillars there. The walls are stone brick. How do you want to continue? Any other observations you want to make here before we continue?
No.
Good to go.
No.
At this point, do you want to continue to hold your torch against the ceiling, or do you want to do elsewise?
No, I just have it normal.
Normal. Alright. Keep in mind, prodding with a torch at the end could damage your torch, right? So, or at least could trigger something with fire, set things on fire, right? Do you want to prod even with your torch at the end, or something else? Or do you want to just hold it outright? Or, get normal
Well,
hold.
if it's gonna become a problem, then I'll just hold it upright. That's all. I'll just hold the torch in one hand and the pole in the other.
Okay,
Yep.
you want to
And
take
I'll
it off the pole?
I'll put away my rope.
Putting away your rope, putting away your sling. You're gonna do torch and pole setup. I mean
Sure.
torch and yeah, pole, right?
Yep.
Okay. Anyone else want to take an action or preparation?
I'm gonna tell Goldrick, I can also probably with my spear if you want to keep the torch on your pole. I just won't have as much reach, but I can do that.
What do you think? What do you think, Roderick? Wanna keep the tiki torch?
No. I'll have it separate. I'll have it separate.
Okay.
Did you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. It's currently turn 3 right now. You've been in the dungeon for 30 or 40 minutes. The corridor to the west is the way we're continuing.
Yes.
It continues for roughly 10 feet toward a 10-foot corner, in the corner of which, to the southwest, is a pool of water draining out through the south or the west wall and is fed by the south. Toward the north of this corner, the corridor continues toward a heavy-looking door with an iron bar.
Let's see. Lucas will try to just push it open quietly. Let's see if it's stuck.
Alright, you led your group to the door at this point. The floor is being prodded by your thief.
Yep.
Very well. You're tapping the floor as you move. When you reach the door, you try to push against it or pull against it.
It's gonna pull.
No, it's a push door.
Alright, so you push.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's stuck. Or locked.
Akan, get up here with your crowbar.
I bring my trusty crowbar and just start pulling.
Unless
prying
Goldrick,
it
you want to
open.
see if it's locked or I don't know.
Can I just take a quick listen at the door?
Alright. Everyone is quiet for a moment. Does anyone want to make noise or do something while he's trying to listen? Very well.
I'm
You
gonna
give that
rest
a try.
again. Well, everybody else, I'm gonna rest again.
Okay, Alexander begins to rest. We don't benefit from a rest unless we rest for a whole turn. You spend a moment just listening against the door. In this first 10 seconds, you're not hearing anything. Listening for a whole turn, you might hear something throughout the turn, but at the moment, during the round, you don't hear anything. How long do you want to try?
Just to make sure if I hear anything. If I don't hear anything, then I'll try to see what's the matter with the door.
Okay. So you listen for just a little bit, then you try to do something with the door. What are you doing with it?
I will take out my my keys and try to, you know,
Pick it.
unjam whatever's jammed in there.
Alright. It does have a keyhole, but you try to put your keys through. See if that works. $22%. What's your lock picking skill at?
I am a level 2 thief. I don't know what, but
It is. For level 2, it's 20, I believe.
2%.
2% off.
20%, 2% off. Yeah. Your first attempt, it fails. Do you want to keep trying?
yes.
Or actually, we'll give you the roll as a first level as well. That's one of our house rules.
Yep.
Okay. You go again. Alright,
I'll pry
still
it
nothing.
open. Just let me pry open.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, that's 1% off.
Just move out of the way. Let me do this.
Oh, that's enough, right?
No,
Nope.
that's 1% off.
Oh.
At first level, it's 15%.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Alright, so he's tried it twice now.
I will allow
Trying
Hakan
to put
to
his key
pry
through
it
there.
with his crowbar.
Alright, we send a fighter forward.
Clark.
Alright,
Not me.
cleric.
Cleric.
Okay, you're trying to just force it open.
Yeah, just force it open.
Okay, so you're trying to pull open pretty much a push door, right? Like usual, forcing it.
Trying to pry it.
Just trying to pry it so it just like
Oh,
clicks
trying to
off
just
or
get some
something.
leverage in there.
Yeah.
He has a
and push
crowbar.
it. Okay.
Already my symbol.
You try to get your crowbar jammed in there so you can give it a push. What's your strength?
It's an 11.
Alright.
Could I help him?
You're just pushing your weight against it as he uses his crowbar. Together it's not enough after one round. You made some noise. You can try again, of course.
Lucas will
again.
also try to help him open up the door by pushing on it.
Ekin, I'm gonna get up from my rest and get on watch again. Since a
Alright.
full round passed.
A round is not a turn. A turn is 10 minutes. A round is 10 seconds. Alright, but
Oh,
yes.
never mind. I'm gonna stay in
Sorry.
rest then. Fuck, my bad.
The door is being pushed on again. The door is only 3 feet wide, so comfortably only about 2 of you can effectively shove your weight against it. One of you is in the way trying to pry it open. One of you is trying to push your weight against it. Which 2 do we have?
What's everybody's strength? I'm a 15 strength.
I got a 14, so you're probably better than me.
11.
Yeah, my strength is pretty low.
Here, Akon,
Alright.
give me the crowbar, and then me and Goldrick can do it.
I'll just let them do it.
Another attempt goes by. The door is being very difficult today. 20
Oh my
seconds have
God,
passed
guys.
and it doesn't open.
We'll go
So
again.
try again?
Is there a gap on the door on the bottom?
No.
No? Okay.
Lucas is using the crowbar, and Goldrick is pushing on it.
Okay, why aren't you guys
Alright.
popping the hinges out? I've told you guys this before.
30 seconds in. The hinges are not on our side. The door is finally popped open. It took you about 30 seconds to get it open, which is reasonable in real life, right? A stuck door. It's finally popped open by the 2 of you. You push against it. It swings open though because you forced it. So it swings open into a large open chamber that smells terrible. Already you can smell rot. It smells like someone died in here. It stinks
Someone
horribly.
did die in here.
Your nostrils are filled with the smell of sweat, you think, must, and mostly, of course, rotting meat. It causes you to go a little dizzy, right, from how terrible it smells. -1 penalty from the smell. How would you like to continue? The door is wide open, revealing a 20-foot, or you can't really tell it's 20 foot yet, but revealing a wide chamber that continues toward the north, supported by stone pillars.
I will before we enter. I remind everybody about the plate there,
Pressure plate,
pressure
yeah.
plate.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody skips
can we-
over it.
Can we put a crowbar underneath that and wedge something in the door to break it? Like, I don't know why are we going in here with this door again? Like, we literally just had a TPK because of it.
The pressure plate is inside the room. We have to go inside anyways.
I know, but why would we send all of us in there? We could do it from the doorway. We don't have to walk all the way in to do this.
It's less than a foot away from the door, so the plate itself.
I'm not going in there until we break that. Like, I'm not going in there.
Let's go ahead and try it.
Well, I mean, that's what I was going to ask you guys, if you guys want to just continue forward or actually work on this door.
Trying to
and
say
prevent
Let's work on this door.
Okay.
We'll wedge something into the, like, you know how the door opens and there's that little space between the wall and the door where it opened? We're going to put something in there and then put the crowbar underneath the pressure plate and pop it up so it'll activate it and break the door.
Well, whose crowbar are we using?
Yours.
Well,
I mean mine.
Oh my god, bro.
I have a pickaxe. Could a pickaxe do the same thing?
A crowbar.
Sure, yeah. I'll put my pickaxe in the door because I have one as well. So I'll put my pickaxe in the
I'll
door.
put,
Use
I'll
your
put my
pickaxe to
crowbar.
stop the shot.
I can...
Okay, well, I'm gonna put my pickaxe in the door so it like breaks the door. I'm gonna put the sharp part, the metal part. I'm gonna put that inside the wedge of the door. Ekin.
Where do you wedge it?
You know how when the door opens, there's that little crack against the wall and the door, like where the hinges are.
Yes.
I'm gonna shove like the head of my crowbar like long ways up and down, vertical. I'm gonna put that in there, and I'm gonna like push it in as hard as I can, so I don't have to hold it, and I'm gonna back up.
The pickaxe is not small enough. You can
I'll
try to
put-
force
I'll
it,
just
but
use my
you'll need
crowbar.
a
I'm
I'm
gonna
tall.
just
put the sharp part
I'll
in
just
there.
use my
The sharp
crowbar.
part would be able to fit in there. No, you're gonna use your crowbar to pick the trap. I'm gonna put this
Just
in the
the
wedge.
tip of the pickaxe fits maybe, but it does not stay there very long.
I mean, if you force it in there, it'll stay in there. Like wedge it between the wood,
I'm asking
it'll
you if
stay
you're
in there.
willing to force it. If you force it, this could cause your pickaxe to get stuck in there or even break, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about the
It
pickaxe.
also
I don't-
causes noise as you're trying to.
to wedge it in. It shouldn't cause any noise. It's wooden, isn't it? It's a wooden door.
Also, if you want to wedge it in there, you're gonna have to step into the chamber.
No, you can like you can stand on the side of a door and then just push it in. I'm not going behind the door. I'm pushing it in from where it like when you open a door, there's a slit.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna push it into the slit. You don't have to walk into the chamber to do that. You can do it from the front of the doorway. Like if it
Okay.
opens outwards or opens inwards, you can still just do it
Especially when we're
from
pushing
this
the
way.
door. We're pushing the door
Yeah,
open. So yeah.
especially if we're pushing the door. Yeah.
All right. How would you force the pickaxe in? Just your body weight? It's not enough.
Dude, what? It's wooden. Okay. I'm gonna
You're
uh,
forcing it through the wood or the.
just a little gap where the door opens. I don't know how to explain this more. When you open a
There's almost
door
no
and
gap.
like there has to be a gap for the door to open freely back and forth on each side.
I said there's almost no gap. Doesn't mean that there isn't. The pickaxe
Yeah,
again is
and
not narrow enough. It's curved. Do you want to force it?
yeah, I want to push it into that gap, and it shouldn't make noise because it's wood, so it should just be able to slide in there, and I push it in, and it will stick. And I'll do it towards the bottom so it doesn't fall
If you're
out
trying to
or
push it in the
whatever.
way where it gets stuck, then it will make noise. If you're just trying to get it in there, it's gonna slide down or fall out.
Okay, I'll put it in at the bottom so that way it doesn't have to fall out. It'll just stay in the bottom, I guess. I thought this would be a lot easier. I didn't think it would have to be forced or whatever. Okay, so I'll put it in towards the bottom so that way it doesn't
Okay.
fall out
You
or
put your
anything.
pickaxe in the bottom. The one end of it is in the crevice there between the door and the hinges and such.
Yep, and I push it a little bit harder with my foot, not making noise, just giving it a little bit harder of a push so that way it's like pretty snug, and then I walk away.
All right. It's there now. Whether it's secure or not, only testing it will tell us, right?
Okay, I feel like that should be pretty secure.
Ekin, while they're doing this, can Lucas be in the chamber? He'll hop over the pressure plate to keep guard up north, and ask Lorenzo to join me and start praying.
You don't have to go in that chamber to disable the trap, man.
All right.
I'm not going into the disabled trap. I'm standing guard in there, because somebody needs to go in there and do the pressure plate.
So you guys took a turn to discuss what you were trying to figure out or do with the door, but while that was happening, he was figuring out the door, right? And while that was happening, other characters could have been doing other things, right? Not just him. So, going down the list, I know Alexander was trying to figure out the door issue, right? And get that door propped open. While he was figuring that out, Hakon, what were you doing?
I was getting ready to pry the fucking door, the fucking pressure plate. As he's doing that, when try to, yeah, pull the pressure plate out with my crowbar.
Okay, so while he's messing with the door, you're prying the pressure plate now?
No, I'm waiting till he finishes his work.
So you're just waiting. Okay.
Basically, just playing the
Alright,
waiting
Lorenzo,
game
what are you
right
doing?
now.
Alright, I will follow behind Lucas. Whatever Lucas.
Okay, you're following Lucas. Whatever he's doing. Okay, Vernon, what are you doing?
I'm on lookout.
Which way?
South.
Baltimore, your action.
I'll just guard for now.
Which way?
Which way is the door or over?
North.
No.
No, then I'll just like stand guard north.
Noska is gone. Victor, your action.
I'll stand guard north.
Goldrick, your action.
With my torch, I just want to make sure that there's nothing on the ceiling again, because this is where we were surprised the last time with the little green slimes. I just want to make sure nothing drips on us.
Alright. Watching
And
the
then
ceiling then. Toward the north. Or in the quarter you're in. You're
towards the
toward the
north.
front, so you're right at the door pretty much right now.
Yeah, towards the north. Up,
Ceiling
up in
toward the
ceiling,
north.
the
Okay.
entrance. Yeah.
Lucas, you're at the front too. You see you want to step over the pressure plate into the chamber?
Do we have enough light from the torch from Goldrick to go into the room, or?
Gudrik's torch is at the very start of the door, so it shines 10 feet in.
Okay. Yep, I will bring Lorenzo with me. We'll top over the pressure plate. We'll stand guard north
Right.
to protect the guy who's working on the pressure plate.
Alright, you guys have entered the chamber then. Bernardes, your action?
On guard.
Which way?
South.
Okay, Lucas. Or sorry, Lorenzo. Lucas is leading you into the chamber. Do you go with him? Lorenzo.
Boom.
Very well. Alright, let's see. So,
Rest in peace, Lucas.
throughout this turn, as you all are spreading out to get your jobs done, we see Alexander with the door. We see Hakan waiting to get some assistance. A lot of you are standing around on guard listening for monsters. Lucas, you thought he was coming with you, but when you turn around, he's still in the previous corridor, right? Just waiting there. You're in here by yourself, okay? So,
Aiken, I'm gonna cast light on my symbol.
Lorenzo is casting light on the symbol. As he's doing this, the rest of you, of course, are still on guard, listening for monsters. The door is propped open, eventually, right? And as you're on guard throughout turn 4 through 5, let's see if any of you heard anything. Guards toward the north might hear something. Guards toward the south. Okay. Pretty much as you were waiting here for the men to get their jobs done. Those who are on guard, Lucas, right? The chamber you're currently in is dead quiet. Same with the south group. The corridor has been quiet. All you hear is just, a frustrated Alexander, right? Trying to just get that freaking pickaxe jammed into the bottom of the door, right?
You
He's
can look
kicked it
in
in.
party real quick.
Huh?
I posted in party what I think. I'm like visualizing what I'm doing. Like I put it in party if that like makes it more clear.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just like confirming.
Okay. All right. What I was telling you is that it does not get exactly stuck in there because it's not an iron spike, right? It's a pickaxe. It can be loosely pulled unless you, of course, force it and jab it in there, right? But it's curved. So it's slightly curved, not super curved, but you would have to jam it in there, and it wouldn't even be secure though, right? Unless you're just jamming into the door, but then even then the door would slam and it would just move with the door then. So I'm assuming you're keeping it in that gap between the door and the door frame, right? So then of course it might just get shoved out when the door closes, unless it was secured, right? Stuck by a hammer and spike or something. In your case, you just used your foot, right? You can imagine how much force or torque or how much force you could have applied to get that thing stuck with just your foot without making noise, right? If you don't make noise, you definitely didn't kick it that hard. So, all right. From here, how do we wish to continue? The crew that's on guard, do you guys want to continue guarding or something else?
We're going into the chamber, jumping over the pressure plate, east, and then north again. So northeast.
Alright, Vernon's
Off the
leading the
pressure
whole party
plate.
into the chamber, that's fine. Any objections? We're reforming the ranks.
It's fine.
Okay. So you all get back into your position and start to meet up with Lucas, who's already in there. Alright, one at a time, you're stepping over the pressure plate and reforming your ranks. As we push forward, trying to reform your ranks, how do you want to proceed? North, east, or west?
We're going east and then north,
Wait. Why did we
avoiding
go?
the
I thought
pressure
we were gonna
plate.
trip the pressure plate. What the fuck? Okay.
Aren't we jumping over the pressure plate?
No, we're not jumping over
We're
it. We're
still
gonna have him
working on
pop
the
it.
door.
Hakan's popping it open.
Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
still working on
god,
the door.
dude.
We haven't disabled the door, guys. I mean, if you want to stand on
Yeah.
guard here in the chamber, that's fine. But we
Yeah, I
haven't
didn't follow them.
finished.
Me and Hakan didn't follow. Hakan just when the last person goes through, just like fucking pop that thing up.
Yeah, no, I'm
Like,
not following with.
Are we going into the chamber? It looks like there's confusion here. Half the guys are going in after Vernon.
No, one of the dudes apparently did not listen. Well, the plan is to start letting everyone in. We're disabling the trap.
Yeah, nobody should have went in there. I don't know why anybody did, but so whoever went in there, which is Donnie, he can stay in there with Lucas, and everybody else is
Okay.
gonna stay out, and then Hakan's gonna pop up
Well,
the
whoever
trap.
didn't speak up is already entered because I asked and no one said anything. So Vernon led half the crew basically in there except for those who were complaining, right? So Alexander and Lorenzo, what not Lorenzo, but you know, a few of you are staying back, right? Talking about getting this door or this trap secured. As you're discussing and bickering among yourselves, confused, the turn has passed. It's turn 5.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay,
I
Wait,
love
so
where?
when people don't pay attention. Okay, well, Hakan, can you pop this up real quick?
Yeah, can you just like stand at the door and like keep the pickaxe holding up, please?
I will stand south of the door. I won't go into the room at all. In case the door shuts, I can try to pick it from, the other side, from the outside.
all right.
Okay,
You've been there
Ekin,
for a
I'm
while,
gonna.
so I'll give you guys a free map since you've decided to stay in the same area discussing it for a while.
We have a map
You have
basically.
a map? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just place the tokens down. There's a group in the chamber northeast of the main position, which is some of us are in here, but half of us have moved into the northeast position, right?
Okay, Ekin, real quick.
Going
You
down the
know
list.
how?
Yes. What?
Oh,
I'm gonna
no,
go
no.
down the
I
list
was
and
gonna
ask
tell
each of
you.
you a question, okay? Or what you want to do. Everyone
Alright.
has a chance to do something. So you talked, right? Talking is free. If you all are talking together, you can freely speak. But now we're taking action. And when we take actions, of course, as per usual, we don't all just watch one person do something. We all can try to do something at the same time. So, Hakan, what are you doing during this turn? You're in the corridor still?
I'm gonna start heading up to the door, not like in, not stepping on the pressure plate. I'm gonna start seeing like a higher place in the floor, kind of like a higher platform, I guess, of it, and
One
start
thing at a time. So what
putting.
are you doing first? Are you entering the chamber?
No, I'm staying outside trying to pry the freaking pressure plate up.
Okay. So you're working on that. That's the first thing you're doing. Alright, as you prepare to start prying something open or off, Lorenzo, you were able to cast light on your symbol. Now there's a 10-foot radius of light around you, wherever your symbol is.
I thought it was 15 feet.
Is it? Okay, 15 feet.
Hmm? So it's like torchlight?
It's better. Alright,
Oh, okay.
to some extent. It's dim lighting, but it's bright enough to read.
Hmm?
Okay,
Do I
it just stretches
immediately see
further.
any?
Supernatural light,
Hmm?
radiating off your
Do I,
symbol.
do I immediately see anything to the north?
From where you're standing, which is further back in the corridor, you will find out in a moment. Okay, you're observing toward the north.
Okay.
All right. Also in this party, to the south, party one is Alexander, I think, right? So Alexander, you just managed to get the pickaxe in the doorway. What would be your follow-up action?
I'm gonna hug the wall where the pickaxe is because I put the head of the pickaxe in the wall, so the stick should be like sticking, I guess, like past the door into the like through like against the wall, right? You know what I'm saying? Like since the head of the pickaxe is in the door, it should have the like what's it called, handle to the I guess it would be never eats east of the wall, I think, like hugging it. So I'm gonna like sit there and hold on to that from next to the wall, and then have my other hand free, ready to cast a spell.
All right. So you're on your knees. You put half your weight against it. Then the other hand, you're just holding your what is in your other hand?
Just
Sling.
I put my spear on the floor next to me so I can pick it up easily, but I'm gonna have a spell ready. I'm gonna have charm person ready in case something charges at us while we're doing this.
What about your
And
sling?
I
You were
am.
holding your sling, so we'll put that away.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Sorry, I put my sling on the floor next to me. Sorry, not my spear. I put the sling on the floor, and I do this action.
All right.
And I'm against the wall, so if it does fuck up, I shouldn't get hit by this since I'm against the wall.
So pretty much, you're holding the pickaxe down. That's it. All right. Let's see.
Basically, I'm fucked if anything happens, if it doesn't work.
All right. As this is happening, Vernon,
Yeah,
you're
I did.
in the you're party two now. You joined Lucas. What are you doing from here?
Yep. From here, I think we're just standing guard, maybe readying our weapons. So I'm gonna ready my longbow.
Do you want to guard toward the north, east, or west?
East. Yeah.
All right. You're guarding toward what you can see to be maybe some coffins along the south wall. Okay.
Yep.
Valdemar, uh, you were you also followed them with your torchlight into party two. You're in the chamber.
Got it.
You want to just hold here or something else?
I'll just hold here.
All right. Guarding which position? West, north, or east? The wall is to our south.
North.
All right, Victor. You were let's see. You were party two. You will follow them in. What's your action from here?
I'll keep guarding to the
All right.
north.
Guarding toward the north. Okay. Goldrick. You are party one. You did not enter.
Right. And I will try to keep guard southward since I didn't enter, just in case. Guard our
Good to go.
back.
Lucas. You are
Uh,
party two.
yep.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hop over the pressure plate again, go south. I'm gonna keep guard with the Goldrick to the south, since that needs more people.
Okay. And Belnades. Your action.
Maybe guarding, I guess.
Did you want to go into the chamber or stay in the corridor?
I'll stay.
Are you going south or north?
I was going south, so I'll keep doing that.
Okay. 3 guards south, a few guards north. The party continues their work. We're gonna start with any immediate actions. A few of you are moving around to take in different, of course, guarding positions. But we see a cone on the ground, trying to pry the pressure plate from the corridor. You get your pickaxe out. What do? You just stick it in there and try to lift it.
My crowbar, you mean?
Yeah, you've got your crowbar. Sorry. You want to pry the
Yeah.
try to pry the pressure plate open or off.
Yep. Just pry it off. Like try to give leverage on it.
It does get leverage, and as you pull, you realize you might not be strong enough. Right? There's something securing the floor, or at least this plate. It's
I
a
I call like the strongest fire, probably like Baltimore or something.
Valdemar, you want to go help?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you had a torch, so whoever you're with is gonna be blinded unless you pass the torch off. This is group two who's in the chamber toward the east. You guys have your
Hey,
torchlight is Balamar at the moment.
someone take his torch.
Come on,
No one.
guys, wake up.
Guys, wait, take his torch, man.
I got my longbow ready. That can't.
Man, screw that your longbow, man. Just take the torch.
I'll take
Turn
Okay,
the
has
look.
torch.
passed.
I'll take Victor will take the torch.
While you're in the middle of bickering for your torches, time passed and something is approaching in the north. The air is
Oh,
growing cold.
Alright, cool.
fucking. I'll stop whatever I'm doing and start praying then.
We
I'll
couldn't
just
get the
help.
job done. Alright, you put your pickaxe or your crowbars away. You guys want to ready up for combat? You want to start praying immediately, Hakan?
Yeah.
Holy
I'll
fuck.
move north.
Yeah.
Just start praying immediately. Just get this
Or,
thing away.
yeah, be towards the north and start praying.
Yeah.
All right. You're
Or
praying.
my radiant
Both of you are
symbol.
praying. We can feel, Hakan, your faith is strong at the moment, but perhaps not strong enough to stop them all. You feel his
Uh,
evil presence in
it's
this moment?
it's +2 by the way. You can my wisdom.
Sure. And we feel something in the shadows, right? We cannot see it, but there's something there, right? You every now and then you would see in the outer light of our symbol that's glowing with a 15-foot radius. Every now and then, either to the north or northeast or northwest, someone would peek into your radius, right? Something would peek. Um, it would be leaning forward for just a split moment, head turned, body crooked and low, and then stepping back into the shadows, right? Keeping their distance.
I advise the group don't get flanked.
Now we're losing 2 clerics though. Now they can't take action because they're busy turning.
Like take my crowbar or something right now.
Alright, so from here the clerics got the undead held back in the moment, it looks like. But they're not fleeing, they're just keeping their distance. While they're busy praying, we're gonna go down the list and maybe those who have been asleep might either continue sleeping or taking action at this point. So now Hakan, do you want to keep praying or something else?
Yeah, just keep praying and hope the party does something.
Okay. Lorenzo, you're praying or
Praying.
something else? Okay. 2 second level clerics are praying toward the north. Alright. Alexander, what would you like to do at this point? You were holding the pickaxe down. You
I'm
got up and
doing the
prepared for
exact
combat.
same thing. I'm sitting there with my charm ready, holding the pickaxe.
Okay.
Just because I'm hoping somebody will just fucking take this crowbar and pop the thing.
Alright. Vernon, what would you like to do? You're in the
Yep.
chamber.
Currently, what can I see?
We can see it with a
Like,
50-foot radius from the doorway. We're in a 20-foot by 20-foot, or no, a 20-foot wide chamber continuing north into darkness. We can see about 15 feet ahead, or not about 15, about 10 feet because the light is further back. But with 10 feet of light shining from the south, we can see a statue toward the north, some pillars toward the east and west. That's about it.
oh, okay.
And
So I'm
many
just gonna
broken bones
keep
on the floor.
readying my longbow. As soon as something starts to advance, I'm gonna shoot it.
Alright, still guarding the north then. Or you want to guard the north now, not the east anymore?
Yeah.
East, you see some coffins, that's about it. Open coffins. Valdemar, you group 2 as well. You want to keep an eye on the north still or something else?
Also keep an eye out.
Okay. Victor, your action?
I want to grab the crowbar and try to pry open the pressure plate.
Well, you're in the chamber still, so what do you do from here? Where's the
So
crowbar?
crowbar. I heard. Nah, never mind. I just watched the east.
Okay.
Sorry, I had something in my throat.
Gudrick, you were guarding toward the south. What's your action?
Yes, since I hear that there might be commotion towards the north, I will take my torch and throw it as far as I can to try to get more light that we can see further back, and then I'll light another torch afterwards.
So you're throwing it in which direction? South? Down the corridor?
No, north. I'm throwing it north
Okay, so you were
into the
toward the
room.
south. So first you're making your way toward the chamber then. Moving north.
Yeah. Well, I was right there by the door. I gotta just turn around and throw it.
You weren't. There were other people there at the door. Like the
Okay.
clerics and like the guy holding the door with the pickaxe. You guys were further south in the corridor.
Okay.
So you're making your way back to the north since you were in the south corridor. Lucas, you're in the south corridor too. You on guard? You want to change your action?
Yeah, so I moved all the way south, correct?
Where you're just in the corner. You're not like in the corner though.
Okay. Well, I know Hakan dropped the crowbar, so I'm gonna go to the crowbar and start trying to pry up this pressure plate.
Okay,
I'll put away my sling and spear and take the crowbar.
good to go. You're the pry boy now, and then Bernardis, you want to be the guard still to the south? Bernardis.
Can I hop over the trap, take the crowbar, and like pry it up, or like help pry it up?
Bro, I just took the crowbar.
I'll help you, cause will you be able to do it alone?
You can help lift it with your fingers.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that with
Okay.
him.
Okay, help me.
So now there's no guards to the south. Alright. So, as we all
Well,
break into
Ekin,
our
aren't I
actions.
technically watching the south since I'm like
No, you're not.
sitting there with my spell ready?
You're watching the north.
Oh.
Aren't you? The door is north of us.
Oh,
Your
makes
pickaxe is
sense.
north of you.
Yeah, to the
Okay.
north, one to no to the south. So, what do you guys think, man?
All right. Since I see that nobody's guarding our south, the south? Can I go back to guarding the south then?
Okay. Maybe one of the
Yeah.
guards who are just guarding the north might move toward the south. What about that?
All
We
you
have
need
3
is
guards in the chamber. 2 of them face north, 1 of them facing east. Maybe we
one,
can send 1 guard to the south.
one cleric to the north, one cleric to the south.
Okay, now we're switching it up. Now we want a cleric to the south too.
Oh, we want the
No, we
cleric
don't
up
want that.
front.
No, we don't listen to him. We don't want that.
Major's like, clerics, get over there, right? And they're like, shut the fuck up, right? And they keep praying.
Jeez.
Alright.
In the holiest of terms, too.
Well, maybe not the clerics say that, but the other characters did, right?
You just watch. Watch
Are we
this
guarding
match,
the
man.
south or not? No one's there. Or at least the
Yes,
guards that were originally there are like, okay.
yeah,
Gudra goes back.
I'll guard the south. Yeah.
So Gudra doesn't get to do his thing, which is something useful possibly, right? Sending more light ahead. Now he's sent back to the rear again to guard. So those who can only do the most basic of tasks, if you cannot succeed at doing the most basic of tasks, then I don't know how you can succeed at doing more complex tasks like throwing a torch ahead. You're leaving the more smarter moves. The characters are doing smarter moves or doing smarter
Well, we
jobs
have
to
Tom
perform
who has
more
fucking no
mundane jobs.
idea. Has no idea
Alright,
what the fuck
it's
is
too
going
late.
on.
Alright, let's just get this turn over with. Um, so we got some guys praying toward the north right now. As they're praying toward the north, we got some guys still carefully watching out for our monsters, right? Our ever so vigilant guards, right? And then we have, of course, Alexander still on the floor holding that pickaxe against it, right? With all his body weight, or at least half his body weight. Let's see. While he's doing that, of course, we finally get some guys sent toward a pressure plate. And to Lucas and Bernaldez, there's a bit of hesitation, a bit of confusion. But they get over there. Lucas, you pick up that pickaxe, or not pickaxe, pry bar, the crowbar. You start prying.
Okay.
Okay. This pressure plate looks to be about a maybe a 3 foot by 3 foot pressure plate in front of the doorway. So you get to lifting, right? It's just a thin uh, stone pressure plate. Looks easily smashed. It's already cracked. You start peeling it apart from whatever mechanism is below it, uh, which are some like counterweights and such, right? And other strange mechanisms in the bricks. But you just try to lift the pressure plate off of it. Let's see, which reveals pretty much like a piston under it. Let's see. But as you're peeling it, let's see if you and him are strong enough. I would say this thing, right? To lift it, you might be able to lift it, but to break it is another thing, right? So 2 guys together might be able to break it. So you can definitely lift it easily, but snapping it off of whatever it's latched onto, you need maybe the force of 2 men to get that done. With the pry bar, using it for leverage, and the other guy helping out with just the extra weight, 2 of you work together, and it's a bit of a struggle the first 10 seconds, and then finally the last 20 seconds, you heave and lift, and then you hear it snapping and breaking, and the whole pressure plate breaks in half, right? You snap the south half of it, the other half is just on the other side, still on the mechanism, but under the floor, of course, uh, is the piston mechanism and such, right? That would cause this door to close, a very complex looking mechanism that maybe only doors might understand, or thieves, right? So, pressure plate trap with counterweight and such. You step on it, right? It causes the door to slam shut. It's connected to floor mechanism under the door, right, into the doorway. So, which would cause the door to shut in on itself. So, you've at least moved the pressure plate, at least the south half of it. So now all that's left there is just the mechanism itself. So, but of course the trigger to the trap is a small kind of shield-like object in the center of the pressure plate area, which can now be easily avoided and stepped around, right? So, if you want, you can try to break that apart too, right? Just jam it or break it completely. But we pulled off the plate itself now. The trap still remains, right? Triggerable, I guess, or armed. So right after you peel that piece of stone, we can still start to feel the cold presence to the north. Uh, every now and then, we see more of them, right? We will often see like even the bones of people kind of lurching into the light, right? They would step forward for a moment, peeking at you, maybe taunting you with uh, their presence, right? They would just step forward for a moment, look at you, and then step back, and that's all that they would do. They don't really advance any further as long as your clerics continue to pray. That's all that happens. As soon as you've pried the plate off, right, at least the south half of it, what would you like to do from there?
We're gonna disable that main mechanism now.
How do you
Because we're gonna
disable
try
it?
to. Are we able to like just break it
Can
apart
I
or pull it up with the? Oh, go, Godric.
can I ask Lucas to watch my spot so I can try to go over there and disarm the trap?
Okay, me and Godric swap
Disarm the
places. I'll watch the
mechanism.
south, and then I'll take the torch from Godric as well.
Okay, so you want to just like, uh, yeah, disconnect the mechanism, pretty much, remove it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's I guess the
I want to
pressure.
disarm it. Yeah.
Yeah, you would just either basically just smash it, I suppose, or trigger it, or permanently trigger it. There's that. You can do that. You could just try to pull it off. How do you guys want to do this? Pull it off, smash it, push it
Uh,
in.
pull it off.
Okay.
Cause
There's a
smashing
chance
it.
with use to use their key, right, or their skills, to remove trap carefully, which means you don't have to do any damage to the trap. You can just basically unscrew something, right, like carefully pick something or disconnect something, and then the trap is disabled. Do you want to try that? It makes little to
Yes.
no noise.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Attempt to remove traps. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you attempt to remove trap or disconnect it, right, from the door. As Gildrick is sent up to do this, who's gonna guard toward the south?
Lucas is guarding towards south, and I took his torch as well.
All right, you guys
Yep, I had to hit my
switch
torch.
it up. Okay, so Gudrick comes forward, passing his torch off, and so yeah, Lucas, you get the torch then. It's spear and
And then
torch,
I'll
or sling and torch.
yeah.
Okay.
No, I'll have the torch, and then I'll take out my spear.
Okay. All right, Gudrick, you got the pole slung over your shoulder now. You got your key out, and you get to work trying to find a place to. Uh, you see the trap. Now you just got to remove it. So carefully disable this thing. So let's see. So pretty much here, at this point, you're just trying to disconnect it carefully, right? The mechanism from the door. That's all you're doing.
Basically, that's what he should be doing at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, your first attempt fails miserably. So, you get to work there, right? You're trying to remove the trap, and, let's see. In your first attempt, the trap is not removed, right? You, like, try to pull on it carefully and quietly. Nothing happens. You want to try again?
Yes, please.
Here's your level 1 attempt. Okay. Here's your second attempt. We did level 1, level 2 attempt. Alright, success. So it took him about carefully doing so, right? So this takes about a turn each time. As he was doing this, everyone else just held their position. Is that fine? Or do you
Yeah.
want to do anything differently?
No, I'm doing the same thing.
Just speak up if you're doing something differently. Don't speak if you're doing the same thing, right? Does anyone want to do something differently? Okay, so those who are on guard, your main.
Since the trap is disarmed,
It's not
I'm gonna.
disarmed yet. I'm asking this is what you were doing while he was disarming
Oh,
it. 2 turns passed while he
oh
was
yeah, I'm
disarming
still
it.
holding. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm still holding the pickaxe.
Alright. So when he started, it was turn 7. So the torch was lit at turn 2. So at turn 7, when he started, we had to relight the torches. So minus 2 torches. Is it minus 2 from Gildrick, minus 2 from Alexander, or minus 1 each?
Uh, minus one
Minus one
each.
each.
Okay. Torches were refilled at turn 7. And turn 7 through 8, everyone remained the same action. This is the first attempt, which failed. And turn 8 through 9 was the second attempt, which did succeed. But also during that turn, there was a chance for a wandering monster, other than what we're already up against. Okay. Nothing happened other than that. We got to turn 9 at least. By the time it became turn 9, most of the party was tired, exhausted from the constant shift of guarding and keeping their eyes open, staying awake. Some of you need to shit, some of you need to pee at this point. Some of you just need a smoke break, right? After all this constant guard shift, or of course hard work such as prying and breaking open this lock. So we finally get the job done, of course, by turn 9. Nothing is approaching, and of course, without further ado, I think at this point it's a good time to get the rest in. You carried to that -1. So our last rest took place on turn 2.
I'll keep praying and let the party rest.
Okay, you pray despite your tiredness, your fatigue. You have a -1 while you're praying to any attacks and damage and such. Okay. So as the clerics pray together, or just one cleric pray?
Can we take shifts, Deacon?
So one cleric prays, one rests.
No, you should pray with me.
Are you both praying or what?
Yeah, we're both praying.
So you guys will be tired throughout all of this. Is that
That's
fine?
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you both constantly keep praying toward the north, never stopping, right? And most likely whatever's to the north has to retreat, right? Because you've turned them if they've seen your symbol and heard your faith and felt it.
I'm gonna watch the south instead of taking a break.
Half the party might guard toward the south, while the other half, of course, rests for turn 9 through 10. How's that?
That sounds
Yeah,
good.
that's fine.
That's
Okay.
good.
And then we'll switch it up, right? The other half that was guarding would rest, while the other half would then take guard. So turn 9 through 10 is going to be a rest. Same through 10 through 11 is going to be another rest. So with your rest, go ahead and take a in real life break of 5 minutes. And just to let you know, we are down to about 30 minutes of game time left. 40 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you guys.
We're gonna skedaddle after this. Deacon.
So we wasted an hour
Hey,
doing this.
we made progress, and there's still treasure to be made with the court.
Hey,
The
we can
stuff
grab those. We can grab those wine
Yeah,
barrels.
keep
There's
playing
wine in the
fucking
room.
calm. I'm gonna grab the crowbar. You can ask you. Where
Why?
is the crowbar? I don't know. I'm gonna keep
Hey,
guarding.
okay, cool.
Bro's still sleepy.
I
No.
swear, just go back to sleep, man.
How you be?
We have not made any profit, so I
Yes,
mean,
but there's still
Yeah,
profit to
we
be
have the
made.
wine cases we can grab in
Okay,
this
first of
room we're
all,
in.
we disabled it, guys. We're making progress. We disabled the trap, and there's still
Well,
treasure to be.
he didn't say it was completely disabled.
Or,
Yes, he
The
did.
door can
He
still
said we
get stuck
completely
on
disabled it.
itself though, as well.
we'll just take the door off the hinges.
That's what we should have done was just take him off the hinges.
He said there weren't hinges somehow. He said there
They're on
weren't
the
hinges when I
inside.
said
On the
before.
other
On
side.
the inside, not the outside, because the door
Oh.
opens in.
After we break the hinges off the door, can we take this door outside and burn it?
No, let's
Just
just
so it
after
never comes back.
let's just at this point after the rest, we should just go back to the
Grab the
courtyard.
wine. No, let's grab the wine and then we go back. There's wine in this room with us. He said
There's
we saw
wine
wine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. There was
All the way at the
there's
end,
3
at the
containers.
north.
all the way at the end.
There's also spices and stuff like that too. Once you go past the east corner, there's a table and there's spices and
Right.
stuff like that.
I mean,
But
we only have
there's
four,
undead.
Is
we
it
only have
even
40 minutes.
profitable?
It's not gonna grow legs and walk away. Like it'll always be there next game. So like,
Spices are usually worth a good amount of silver. They're counted as other kinds of treasure.
I mean, you guys,
Exotics.
spices are basically like salt from the Salt Coast mines.
yeah.
Yeah, but we have to go further in, and
We're
it's
tired.
up to you guys. But
We need to rest. The clerics need to rest. So let's just
I
head out
would
the
go in. I would go in if you guys want to make this fast and just
No, no,
fucking.
we're tired. We're
Yeah,
tired.
let's
That's
grab the
then
wine
the
and go. We should grab the wine and go.
We're tired. We shouldn't go.
and then the
So-
door can still get stuck on itself. Though. It can get still
Yeah.
closed and get
So,
stuck.
Let's
But
just for now. Let's just head back to the courtyard, loot the courtyard, and then let's go back to town.
Did he just say one side of the pressure plate was taken care of?
No,
Was it
he
all
said
right?
we removed the
Peeled off-
mechanism as
peeled
a
off
whole. The
half
entire
of it.
mechanism's gone.
Yeah, you peeled off half of it, and then I'm assuming you're gonna remove the piston mechanism.
yep.
Okay.
So it was basically there's an outer plate and then there's an inner plate that actually activates the locking mechanism. We remove the outer plate first, and then what you were doing next,
yeah.
you were disabling the actual locking mechanism.
Yeah, there was like a shield like plate under with a piston, pretty much underneath the stone plate.
Yep.
Sum it up. Good job, disarming that trap, though, Nag.
Yeah, Nags, good job.
Good stuff.
Yeah, nice. Good job.
I'm eating chili right now. So.
What do?
Just a heads up, we would have got this done so much faster if people were paying attention.
It's fine.
Just saying.
Yep.
Not
It's like
really. We
pulling
wasted an
teeth
entire
tonight.
session. I could have been doing other shit. This was worthless.
You know, we could have went back to Gevlon and then used Grognard
Oh,
Road to
Gavilan.
You know, we could have went back to Gevlon and used pay to win.
yeah.
We could have done something actually productive.
Yeah,
I want to go back to
you
Gavin.
can. I actually.
We could have made 6,000 silver pieces right now.
Oh, what's the point if we're just gonna have to go to the exact same dungeons?
The point
He
is
can say
obviously
there's a
to pay to
watchtower
win and
that's a
have a lot of
master
high level
level. There's a
characters.
master level watchtower in Gavilan.
It's the fact that we cleared out like 60% of level 1 and 40% of level 2. Yeah, we could have finished the level 1 dungeon and we could have been okay, clear out all the layers. Because we literally did 60% of level 1.
Where did the e-girl go?
She left.
She told me she had to go for a bit, and then I just told her we're gonna let her die. So she said, "I'll just take some cannonballs back," and I said, "Bet."
Yeah, she
Oh,
did that
okay.
earlier.
Dude, I was wondering why like this VC was so calm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after
Yeah.
this, we're going back to the surface, and then we can check out those stables and the rest of what's in the rest of those crates.
Alright, it's been roughly 5 minutes. Let's get back into it. So we've taken some time to disable the trap, right? We were able to, of course, find under the trap, or the pressure plate itself, the actual trap, which is, of course, basically a smaller plate under which was a spring and piston and such, right? And, of course, what we did there was we just carefully removed it. We removed a piece from it, right? Whatever could be loosened. So our thief was very careful with that, and was able to, of course, pull a piece out, basically what connected the spring and such together, right? Which would, if we were to step on it, it's like a hunting trap. It would spring, close in on itself, which would pull the door shut. So he, of course, just pulled out the screw pretty much with his key or something, right? Pushed it out and pulled out Rusty's screw, which kind of made it loose, made the spring loose and such. So now it's no longer usable, right? The door is loose now, no, or it's no longer really connected to the trap anymore, right? So he throws it out on the floor, Rusty's screw, basically broken, pressure plate trap now, disabled. And then we also rested here for 2 turns, right? During which there was a chance for a wandering monster.
2 turns.
Yeah.
Halfway through your rest, this is during turn 2 of it, right? So this is from 8 to 10, or I mean this is 10 to 11 when this happens, right? The even turn. So before we can finish our rest here, right? Half of you are resting, and you're only about halfway done resting when something else happens while you're resting. At this point, let's see. It's been very quiet. The clerics have been constantly praying and are exhausted, right? They are suffering -2 penalties. Let's see. Other than this, we are approached from the north again by another threat. The clerics are exhausted. They try to turn this one. There's only about maybe a few this time, not a lot. There's about 3 of these things that rush their position that are not like the other creatures that they've been turning. Okay, they are rushing toward the light. You can kind of see them for a moment, but our clerics pray as hard as they can in that moment. Let's see if they get them. Alright, success and fail. Let's see how many hit dice worse. This was our first
+1.
cleric. This is a con 8 plus 2 10. You turn these
-2.
these next 3 as
8.
well.
It's +2 -2, so no bonus.
Right. Yeah. Well, they're gone anyway. You saw what looked to be up ahead. Very pale, animalistic undead, right? That were turned. Only about 3 of them. Half as many. So they were turned as well, alongside skeletons that are being turned constantly. Every now and then they would come back, get turned again. But for the most part, you've held at bay various undead, right? Spirits in the chamber. We can constantly hear them if they attack or try to advance on our position. As we see them, they are making strange sounds, right? Very kind of a blood curdling or hair rising noises in the distance, right? They're very uh, constant, drilling the sound into your heads, right? These terrifying uh, shifts and movements, whispers, moans, right? Um, Beating feet on the floor, right? Constantly trying to catch you off guard, right? You can even sometimes hear voices calling to you, like in the distance, help us. Over here, somebody, right? I can't see. Things like that. Alright, but you're vigilant. You think you try not to hear the noises that you don't want to hear. And it's now turn 11. Okay, we kept the enemy at bay. The party is rested except for the clerics, who are very exhausted at this point. Constant prayers from the clerics. Barely able to stand at this point. They need a moment to rest. And they'll almost be -4, which is basically max exhaustion. You will be bedridden at that point, or you'll need at least time to just take a nap, right, from constant prayer, or just a good breather. So constant action for the clerics.
Yeah,
Just
we're gonna get
continual
ready to
prayer.
get
Time
ready
to
to head
rest
out.
or head out.
Rest. Head out. Actually, head out. Yeah.
Alright. Which way's the way out?
All right, we're gonna head south till we hit the corner.
I'm gonna shut the door as we leave.
Okay. So you move your pickaxe, get your pickaxe back.
Oh, I told you I put that away a little while ago,
Oh, I didn't
before
hear
the
it.
rest and stuff.
So if I didn't hear it and didn't say it, it didn't happen. But you picked it up now.
That's okay. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah, I'll move
By
it
the
now.
way, if anytime you guys say something and I don't hear it, you know I hear it if I say it back to you. But if I don't hear it and you whisper something or say something that I didn't say back, it never happened. Just for
No,
anyone
that's
else
fine.
that
Yeah, I get it.
takes an action. Right.
Yeah, I'll move my pickaxe and shut the door, and after everybody gets in, obviously.
Alright, we shut the door on the way out. The spirits then eventually start rushing that door, but we're leaving at this point. Moving toward the south through the tomb, right?
Mm.
That's the only way. You're approaching a corner where a pool is. Then toward the east.
All right,
It's
head
the only
east.
way. There's a stair up ahead. Is this fine?
Yep, we'll try to be as quiet as we can going up the stairs.
Moving careful at this point. You slow down your rate of movement, and you get up those
Not
stairs onto the platform, up the next
Yep.
up the next set of stairs in the stair room, single file.
Yep.
Rear guard keeping their eye open for monsters. We get into the tower. There's nothing here. We make it out into the ward.
Right.
It's toward the west.
Yep.
We'll continue out of here.
Um.
I'm gonna pick up some cannonballs. I have a backpack, and there's the only thing in it is torches and pickaxe. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just put them at the bottom.
These
As
are
we're
old and
leaving,
I'm gonna
rusty
look for.
cannonballs. You want
I'm
them?
gonna look to see if there's any good ones. Are there any good ones in them, or are they all old and rusty?
They're all old and rusty.
are there more crates?
Can we
Is
check the
anything else
stable?
around?
Let's check
Huh?
the stables. We never checked the stable.
Yeah. So I think what's gonna happen is the clerics will rest, and the rest of the party will just search the courtyard while we're resting.
Sure. Clerics, you're resting at this
Does
point.
it work? Does it work if
One at a
I take
time.
a rest right now? Oh, sorry about that.
Alexander, while you were looking at cannonballs, Vernon, what were you doing?
Wait, we're leaving at the moment, so we're in the courtyard. So, I think I'm helping to pick up the cannonballs.
Sure. All right,
Because
Baltimore.
we're in the courtyard.
Good to go. Thank you. Baltimore, your action.
Can I help him pick up the, whatever the things are too?
Okay.
The cannonballs.
Rusty cannonballs. Sure. All right. They're very heavy. I don't know. I don't know where you guys are gonna put these, but you start to pick them up.
We got storage.
All right. We'll see. I'll go into detail in a moment. Right now, I'm just getting a broad idea of what everyone is doing or starting to do. All right. Victor, your action. Victor.
We can't hear you,
All
Connor.
right, I'm back. Hello.
Your action.
I'll just follow the party.
You're doing nothing. All right. Goldrake, your action.
I will just stand guard for the moment and suggest that we should check the stables because we never checked there. But I will stand guard.
Okay. You're guarding this. You're just watching the stables then. If you're guarding, you suggest that they check out the stables. Someone does. All right. Lucas, your action.
Vallo.
Lucas.
Hello, you're muted.
Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. I'm going towards the stables. I'm going to do a general search of the stables.
Okay. And Bernardes, your action.
Stand on guard.
Which direction?
South.
There's a wall to the south. Is this fine? Alright. Godric, you're watching the west then, since you're guarding toward the stairs, which is west of our position.
I want to be by the clerics, making sure they get their rest undisturbed.
Okay, you wait with the clerics then. You just kind of stand with them as they rest.
Deacon.
Yes.
So if I do a rest right now, can I change the spell that I want to use, or does that not work like that?
You have to forget whatever you currently memorized, and then you have to take a rest. It's a day of rest, 7 hours or so.
Oh, it's a
Night's
day.
rest,
Never mind. No,
and then
sorry.
an hour of
Sorry, I didn't know.
meditation. Yeah, if you did not already memorize the spell
Uh,
today, then you can do that. But you memorized the spell already. So
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah, I
people
learned.
choose not to
Yeah,
memorize their spells right away.
yeah,
real
that's okay.
quick.
Yes,
Since Nags suggested like checking the stables, could I like agree and then go and do that?
you can in your next turn. For this first turn, Alexander was busy looking at cannonballs and thinking about spells. While that was happening, you were busy picking up cannonballs. You can switch it in the next turn. You already decided for this turn. So we gotta see what happens while you did this. Alright, so otherwise you get no action. So you would basically just stop picking up cannonballs and switch your action, but that's all you do, right? While everyone else is doing what they said they would do. So indecisiveness counts as your action, right? Let's see. Akane and Lorenzo, you were resting throughout this turn. Alexander, you're looking over the cannonballs, thinking about picking some up, but then you started thinking about your spells. As you were doing that, Vernon, of course, came over, looked at the cannonballs, started to think about doing something else too. And then Baltimore, you came over to the cannonballs, you want to pick them up? Where do you put them?
Can I just hold them?
Okay, so you put your spear away and your torch away, or you just throw your torch, you don't need it anymore. You can put one cannonball in each hand. You can have two cannonballs, old, rusty cannonballs. Is this fine?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, good to go. You have two of them. Alright, as you were picking these cannonballs up, over where Victor was following someone. He followed, uh, I guess, the main party toward the cannonballs and did nothing. Gildrick, you were looking toward you were on guard. You looked over the two
Standing.
resting, yeah,
Yeah.
Hakan and Lorenzo. You stayed with them, and as you guarded them, Lucas, you went into the stables or toward them. Okay,
Yep.
there's not much left. It's just the remnants of the stables. So
Okay.
let's see. Right. It is along the south wall. It is an open stable. All it is, it was consisting of maybe like a few sections of wooden wall and beams. Let's see, 1 second. All right. So yeah, it's like an old wooden stable here, along the wall here, with several sections, 10-foot stables pretty much. It's about a total of maybe 3 stables. They're all empty, pretty much. They're one of them. They all have hay in it for one thing, old, moldy hay, I suppose. Right? Nothing fresh, just old grass, dry. I mean, hay doesn't really go bad too much, but it's all flattened on the ground. And then of course, in one of them you see an old rusty pitchfork. Another one you see a shovel, and the last one you see some extra leads. That's about it. A rope.
Okay.
So nothing special here.
You said the hay is all on the floor, correct? Like it's all spread out?
Yeah, old
There's no
grassy hay.
pile.
You
Okay.
want to dig through it?
Um. No. Is the ground dirt around here?
Uh, yeah, mostly dirt, indeed.
Okay. I'm just gonna search around the. Well, I guess I'm searching around the hay. I guess I'm looking at the ground, like the dirt, looking for like any like disturbed pile or maybe like a pile of dirt. Maybe that indicates like someone buried something there.
Sure. You look for any piles of dirt among the stables. As you're observing for piles of dirt, the other character that was taking. Okay, yeah. Now we're gonna go to the rest of the turn or the next turn. Um, as you guys were moving around, some of you decided to go on and do other things, right, throughout this turn. So it did not take you long to do certain actions, of course. Going back to Alexander, you were thinking about spells, you were thinking about these cannonballs. From here, what do you want to do?
Uh,
Still at
so
the same
is
turn.
he able to search all three of these stables by himself in
You're
one
not with
go?
him. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start heading over to the stables,
Okay, so you go to the stables. As you
and I'm
make your
gonna
way toward the
search
stables,
with him if I see.
sure. Vernon, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm heading to the stables.
Okay. Alright. In Baltimore, you've got the cannonballs. You want to just go back to rest, or stables, or guard? What's your move?
I'll rest.
Okay. You get some rest. Victor, what would you like to do?
I'll go to the stables.
Okay. Gildrick, you were
Still
guarding still?
standing, but yeah, still standing by the clerics, making sure they get their proper rest. You know, standing on guard.
Alright, we're halfway through the turn. Lucas, you're still at the stables. You were looking for any, or observing for any piles of dirt here. Um, the middle one had a heap of dirt covered in dry grass. It smells pretty bad. It smells like old dirt and maybe something else, right?
Okay.
If you get really close, you can really smell it. But that's about it.
Okay.
You want to dig through that?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the shovel.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start digging that pile.
Alright. You've moved it around, and it's just like a pile of earthly remains, right? Just brownish, hardened dirt. Um, you break through it, and there's not much in there. It's just a pile of dirt.
Okay.
Let's see. However, in this area, as you're digging around, you do notice that there are also uh, pieces of metal on the floor. Looks like horseshoes. If you're interested in one of these rusty horseshoes.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay. All right. As he was doing this, going back to Belnades, you were just on guard. Do you want to
Sorry,
keep
repeat that one
guarding
more
throughout the
time.
turn? Belnades, do you want to keep guarding or something else?
I'll keep guarding.
Very well. Alright, the turn has come to an end. Some of you have arrived at the stables and are having a look around as well. There are indeed 3 sections of the stables, right? So, Alexander, do you want to spend more time at the stables? What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that rusty pitchfork and start moving the hay around, searching for any valuables or anything, just anything like turned up dirt, like he was doing. If he didn't already search all of them, I'm just gonna go to one he wasn't in and just start searching through it with the pitchfork, like moving the hay around and stuff.
As you do this, let's see. Vernon, what would you like to do? You went to stables too.
Yeah, I got my 10-foot pole, right? I'm gonna use that to sift through the hay.
Do you have a 10-foot pole? Let's see, yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Sifting through hay. Alright, good to go. And Victor, what about you?
Am I at the stables?
Yes.
I'll take some rusty horseshoes.
Alright. So, start with Alexander. When you picked up the pitchfork, which was on the easternmost side, did you want to just dig up the hay on the east side?
Which one is he in? Is he on the east
He's in
side?
the middle one. The heap of dirt was in the middle one. There's the east
Okay,
one,
yeah,
middle, and
I'll just
west.
search the east one.
Okay. You're sifting through the hay here, and it's not long before you see there are things in the hay. It appears to be rotten vegetables, right? Like bits of them. So, just the roots and such, or
Okay,
remains. You want to keep going
there's
through?
no like upturned dirt or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging with the pitchfork.
Okay. So it wasn't just hay, it was also rotten pieces of food. Uh, toward the other direction, I guess. Vernon, which parts do you want to search? The middle, the east, or the west? What's your pull?
The west.
Okay. You're pushing through the hay here. There's also a shovel here, which was taken already. But you're
Okay.
digging through the hay here, and you see in the hay there's some saddlebags in it, old, full of holes, right? Saddlebags. Do you want these?
Hell no.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep scrummaging.
All right. And finally, uh, let's see. It was Victor. You picked up some horseshoes, rusty horseshoes. How many do you want? There's a total
Let's
of
do
3.
Pick up 3.
Okay, you have 3 dirty, rusty horseshoes.
Disease check.
Yep.
Disease.
Later, we'll find out after you guys get home. All right. All right, are we done here with the stables, or you just want to spend more time here?
Yeah, I'm
No, I'm
out.
gonna go
Minutes left.
I'm gonna go search through those saddlebags carefully. I'm gonna go search through them.
Finally, somebody said that.
Lucas will
Okay.
help him search the saddlebags as well.
You get to the saddlebags, you open them up, see what's in there. You find that there's an old rope in here. It's a 50-foot rope. It's usable still.
It okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
I'll
it. It's,
pocket
it's worth
that.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also find
Is there
that
anything else?
there are some
Oh,
shriveled up roots in there. They might have been carrots at some point, but now they're nothing more than just a little piece of remnants of them, right? So, alright. Bunch of small insects in there too. That's it.
all right. I'm gonna
Alright.
move the saddlebags as well and see if there's anything underneath them.
The rope is dirty and old. Do we still want it? It's covered in
You
bugs
said it's
too.
usable though, right?
It is usable, but it's dirty.
Yeah, that's as long as there's if I can't see any bugs on it, then I'm
There are
gonna just put
definitely
it in my
bugs in it,
backpack.
right? Imagine this thing's been here
Oh, I'm gonna
forever.
shake
Right?
it. Like
Shake it up the bugs.
in
They're
a
like
way
little
that won't.
mites in there. So you want to put
Oh,
this in
they're
your bag?
in the. Oh
They're in the
no,
rope, yeah.
fuck that. No, I'm gonna just I'm gonna toss it and the saddlebag aside and look under the saddlebag just in case because there's holes in it. Something could have fallen through.
All right. Well, there's nothing there.
Oh, okay. Well then, yep, I'm done.
All right. Naturally, there's not a lot of valuables in Dungeon Level 0, right? There's some useful supplies sometimes, or maybe not useful, but practical supplies that you might use if you have nothing else, right? Usually that's all you will find in Level 0. Just bare minimum items if you're like dirt poor, right? Otherwise, do you guys have anything else you want to do here, or is it time to head home?
Lucas is
Yeah, I'm out of
recovering.
the stables.
Alright. Naturally, as you guys can tell from this adventure, what we learned, I would say, was for surely, if you don't put in the work, you're not going to get rewarded, right? People can't, a lot of times you think that you can just tag along and do nothing and get rewarded, but if not enough people are actually doing the work, or if the people doing the work are not able to do the thing that actually matters, right? Because you're off not doing the thing that doesn't matter, which is like guarding, right? It matters, but not as much as not doing it. It matters more than, of course, doing nothing, right? So then, of course, we get nothing out of this one. So we have made a little bit of progress, but it's time to head home, I suppose, right? So we've got 3 miles or 6 miles to march. 1 in 6
What's his
chance of a
chance of
wonder
death?
monster. Okay, a somewhat painful march home because we made no profits from this one. Your cannonballs were all
Well, she
rusty
brought
and
the
are
cannonballs
of no
back.
value, right? None of the cannonballs are of value. Not even the ones she brought back. They're just dead weight.
Oh, you
Let's
can't
see.
even get him like melted down or nothing. You can.
You want to melt down rusty metal with potentially gunpowder in it?
What'd you say?
Yeah, you should do it. You should do it, Lorenzo.
What'd you say?
You want to
Why would
melt down
cannonballs have
rusty?
gunpowder in them?
Some of them do, right? These ones don't, but potentially they could, right? Some of them are a special kind, right? If you picked up the right one, they have gunpowder in it, which explodes and causes shrapnel to go everywhere. These
Oh, I would
ones, of
like to
course,
smell the
mostly just
gunpowder.
rusty pieces of stone
Okay.
or metal, right? You can melt it down if you want. It's just impure, rusty, flaky, dirty metal, right? Do you want to melt them down?
How much is it worth melted down?
And also, where would you melt it down? You don't own a forge.
Lorenzo's gonna
I'd ask the
explode.
blacksmith.
It's gonna.
He would not put that in his forge, right? Dirty freaking metal. Like, why would he waste the time? He's got other important things to do, like melt down real metal for real
Gonna prank
items.
him. No, I'm just kidding.
So,
Okay, never mind then. Go ahead and, I don't know,
all right, you toss them.
throw 'em.
So we
Yeah.
are home. The cannonballs are worthless. They're just dead weight. We picked up a bunch of them, like 6 total. Nice.
Yeah, for the exercise.
All right, we also got some rusty horseshoes as well, also of no value. All right,
Awesome.
going down the list for disease checks. I haven't checked for a while. Hakan did not really expose him to any diseases this run. Same with
No,
Lorenzo.
nothing.
Alexander, you did touch the door, so 1 in 20 chance that you might have cut yourself or got diseased.
Wait, didn't my pickaxe touch the door? I didn't touch the door.
Indirect contact, That's how I roll. There's always a chance, right? Right. It doesn't matter.
Question.
It's a fail. So let's see. Vernon. Uh, let's see. Vernon, our magic user, no contact with anything crazy. Uh, let's see. Valdemar, you picked up 2 rusty cannonballs. There's a slight chance for a deadly disease to be acquired. So 1 in 20 chance, very low chance. All right, no disease is acquired. All right,
Yay.
Victor, you picked up rusty horseshoes through the hay. 1 in 20 chance of there being a deadly disease to be acquired from that. You're fine. Gildrick, nothing from you. Lucas, nothing from you really.
I touched the
Uh,
shovel.
Alright, that's true. Uh, that's not really gonna be a deadly disease though. Unless you
Okay,
like
I'll
touch
take
the
it.
rest. Picking up the shovels, yeah, not a deadly disease. Same thing with picking up the rope earlier. You might get some bugs in your hand, but there's no deadly diseases that can be contracted from that. So, rusty, sharp, broken horseshoes, you can cut yourself, get tetanus, right, and die. Um,
Question.
Belnadis, you're fine.
Yes.
Alright. I rolled. Oh, you don't actually get a roll. Actually, it wasn't you.
Great.
Alright. You're fine. Alright, everyone's fine. No one is sick. Deathly sick during that adventure. That's it for this one. Um, Despite the pain of not winning anything, I hope you guys had fun or some fun. It was a bit stressful here and there.
No.
It was
Otherwise,
it
I'll
was
see you guys at the
no
next one.
progress.
Have a good rest of your day.
Ekin,
See ya. Oh, he's
I got a
gone.
question.
Yeah, what's up?
What are the chances of catching a disease if you have like gloves?
No chance, pretty much, right? Or unless you lick your gloves next.
Don't you usually always have
Can I?
gloves on?
No,
No.
separate.
Can't. So
Oh,
I can.
looks
So I
like
can
we're gonna
just.
be buying
If you buy
gloves.
heavy clothes, you might get some gloves, but
Yes. If I buy gloves separately, do I still need to make a disease check or?
if you also buy armor, you might have gauntlets, right? So,
Yeah.
Do
alright.
I have got? Oh no,
I don't know.
I,
Alright.
I have heavy gambeson.
I'm gonna head out.